Yo, 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 what up, what up, what up? It's the R&G Podcast.
I'm Ron.
I'm Gerald. Today we got a guest. We got J1 in the building.
What up?
Producer extraordinaire.
Nah, I'm all right, man.
Nah, but we glad to have you on the podcast with us, and congrats to everything that you've done so far, bro, man.
Thanks for having me on.
So we're gonna start off just one question for me, and I already know the answer, but I just want to ask you anyway. You know, as far as you've been in your career so far, producing and making beats, where like from where you started to where you are now, where are you in like from future wise, like now present day to future wise, and what's going on with any other artists that you got going on right now?
Well, the biggest song that I think I have didn't come out yet.
Okay.
You know what I mean, it's with Jewels and Lil Wayne. Got something with them coming out soon, so
Dope.
that's probably the biggest joint that I got coming out. But I mean, it's just a grind, man. It's just steady grinding. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I mean, you was there when I started. Both y'all niggas was there when I started.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean? So just blessed.
The other thing I want to ask you too is,
You said one question.
I know.
He paying attention, you know what I'm saying?
You know I gotta do it. You know I gotta.
I'm trying not to laugh, man. No. It just popped up, bro. I mean, I want some. I never mind. You did two songs with Mano.
Yeah, actually, I got a lot of stuff with Mano. Probably got like 15 tracks with Mano.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I think his project is dropping like real soon. I got like maybe 3 joints on there. The Phases video is out right now on World Star. That shit over 1 million views.
I seen that.
Yeah, that shit dope.
The rat theme.
That shit dope too.
The rat theme is kind of crazy. Everybody think he was talking about 6ix9ine. He wasn't talking about 6ix9ine.
Oh, I thought that.
Nah, he wasn't talking about 6ix9ine. He was talking about a lot of people. You know what I mean? It ain't just 6ix9ine. You know
Right.
what I mean? Like, it's a lot of people that's out here ratting. But and we got a crazy joint with him and CeeLo Green.
Word?
Oh, man.
That's gotta be
Joint
fire,
is
bro.
crazy. I just spoke to him like 10 minutes ago. That joint is crazy. That's probably
Wow.
gonna be one of his biggest songs. So.
Yeah, because from the two songs that you produce, it's just as crack, man.
Yeah,
It's just as
yeah,
crack.
dope.
And
10-minute beats.
it's
10 minutes.
crazy.
10 minutes.
And also with your soundtrack from Queen of Slim, that's still skyrocketing too. I saw you
Yeah.
make a post a couple days ago.
Queen of Slim, yo, shout out to Chip. Chip is a legend around here.
Yeah.
You know what I mean, Melina, another. Yeah, I mean, she put me on to that. Well, both of them put me on to that, and the song I produced called Queen and Slim is over 1 million views. I mean, 1 million streams right now. So
Right.
it's getting crazy.
That's dope,
I
man.
last checked, it was at 500, 600,000. So I'm like, it's not gonna get to no 1 million. My man hit me like, yo, they joined at 1 million. I was like, dang.
So when you posted that shit, I was like, damn, that's crazy. That's big though. That's big.
Yeah, because every
Check.
time you posted it, the numbers kept going up.
Yeah, keep
You
going
know what
up.
I mean? So,
Word.
yeah, man. Oh, here's something I want to know. And G probably had this, me and G were talking about this the other day. Probably got the same question. Who would you say? I don't know if you could pick one, but if you can, or not even one, just like you just name more. Like, who would you say like your top producer is in the business?
Damn. Top.
Like go to number one. If you had to just pick one.
Oh man, if I had to pick one, I would say Dre.
Told
But
you.
Dre is in the, but Dre is like Jordan.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's no, you can't get no better than Dre.
That's true.
You know what I mean? Dre, and I say that because from NWA to now,
Mm-hmm.
you know what I mean? You know what I mean? He just went over time and just kept making hits.
Right.
But I don't know. It's a lot of producers, bro. It's a lot of low key producers that's dope. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They really don't get the credit as like a Just Blaze or Kanye West
Yeah,
or
that's true.
Timbaland. You know what I mean? Some people like that, but it's a lot of dope. But my go-to it got to be Dre, and Just Blaze come right after Dre though. To me,
That's
in
what
my eyes.
that's the name I couldn't think of the other day. It was Just Blaze. I couldn't think of that for some reason.
I like that rotation though.
I think
Yeah.
I try to take something from each producer though. You know what I mean? Like I study each producer. You know, even Pharrell. You know what I mean? Like, well, I can't really just say Pharrell, the Neptunes, period. I try to take something from each and just make it into my own sound.
Right.
Or,
That's dope.
Now, if there's one artist you can work for, I'm not work for, but do a beat for.
Jay-Z.
See, we
Jay-Z.
knew all this shit already anyway, though.
That's a fact. Jay-Z.
We did. We talking about this the other day.
Close second though is Rick Ross.
Okay.
I think my style, you know what I mean, like my production style is like soul, like real hip hop. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So I think Rick Ross body a couple tracks.
I remember we was at Jay-Z house one time, and I think you had put a program or something in his computer. So me and Jay went back in the kitchen to chill and sip or whatever. And Petty was like, "Yo," it had to be like 10 minutes later. You know what I mean? And just let the beat play. You know what I mean?
I remember that day too. That's crazy.
And that shit, I'm like, bruh.
I still use the same program, bro. Same program.
Yeah, well, that shit was just.
But that's
crazy,
when I ain't
bro.
know nothing about nothing. I was just
Just
you know what I mean?
winging
Like
it,
I
yo.
was just making it. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Like I
Yeah.
ain't know nothing about nothing. So now it's like from there to now it's like oh
Yeah,
shit. Bro.
like you never stop.
Yeah, nah, that's the
That's
key.
the-
That's the key, bro.
And that's the other thing too. With, I just want to give you your flowers for like right now because even when you probably had maybe like maybe like an avenue to like probably like explode and be great. Setbacks came in and out and all that, but you still stuck to it, man. And like the whole thing with the whole Queen of Slim soundtrack.
Yeah.
Like, to be honest with you, I didn't even know that you was on the shit until you started posting it.
Shit, I ain't know neither. I ain't know neither till I
But-
got the call. I was at work. Chip called me like, yo, bro. Well, it was crazy how it happened because I sent Chip those beats like probably like 2 years prior to the movie coming out or the soundtrack coming out. So I haven't talked to him in like a year and a half, and then my bro Fire was telling me like, yo, you need management. Why don't you holler at Chip? This was 4th of July last year.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So I called Chip. He picked up when we was kicking it, and then I sent him. He was like, "Oh yeah, matter of fact, my wife putting out this movie." So you think it's like everybody do movies now. Like, all right, it's some regular shit. You know what I mean? Like whatever. So I just happened to be on social media one day, and then I saw Queen and Slim. So I was like, "Why that sound familiar?" Then I'm looking, and I was like, "Oh, this shit look crazy." So then I Googled it, and I saw it was like official movie. You know what I
Right.
mean? So I was like, oh, damn. So yeah, Chip made it happen. It wasn't supposed to be on the soundtrack, though. You know what I mean? It was
Okay.
only supposed to be, well, he was like, no guarantees, but I'm trying to get it into the movie. So then he called me, was like, yo, it's definitely on the soundtrack. So I was cool with that. They sent me the contract and all that. So I was like, all right, bet. I'm on the soundtrack of a major movie. Then he called me maybe like a week later and was like, yo, they heard the song. They want to put it into the movie. So I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Dope.
But he was like, it's only going to be when they roll the credits. So I was like, all right, I'll take that. So they sent me another contract for that. But then a couple days later, he was like, nah, it's in the scene. So I was like, oh, shit. I was like, oh, okay. Send me another contract for that. So I was like, all right, cool. Like, yeah, let's get it, man. Nah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy how it happened, bro. Like, and I'm just saying, I just kept grinding. You know what I mean? And I mean, it's not the end, but it's my first placement. I've been doing this shit for 10 years, 10 plus
Yeah.
years. You know what I mean? It's my first placement, so I mean, it's what it is, man.
That's some dope shit, man. But yeah, man, definitely, man, mad respect for that, bro.
Real
And,
talk, bro.
shit, man, and that just goes for anybody else, listening, anybody else striving, man. Like, just keep going for yours, man.
Right.
It can happen. It can
I
happen.
want to do it for my city, man, because I correct me if I'm mistaken. I don't know nobody that made it to that level from Hackensack. You feel what I'm saying? Like, as far as like athletes or musicians or whatever, I might be wrong, but like we never had that. Like growing up, we never had that
Yeah.
person to come back and be like, oh, yo, he made it.
Yeah.
He can do
Exactly.
it. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
we ain't have that coming up. We did
At
it. We
all.
did that on our own. So
Yup.
that's what I'm trying to do, and of course make my family proud of me and the people around me. But that's what it's for. Man.
I mean, sadly, in Hackensack, I mean, we'll have like the stars, the
And
athletes.
they leave, yeah.
They either leave or they fall short.
Yeah.
You know, something happens.
Yeah.
You know, they get in trouble or
Yeah.
some type of whatever. But I mean, to have somebody like you, like from Hackensack,
Right.
you know what I mean, and you know, there's a lot of talent. And I'm not talking about sports. I'm talking about
Period.
there's
Yeah.
people like there's kids around here that can actually sing, rap, or whatever, but they don't have
They don't have the outlet to
they
do it.
don't have the right structure for it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And that's something that we could talk about later, man. Like trying to figure something out for that.
Yeah, definitely.
Because I'm on the basis of right now trying to figure out and I'm working with the coaches that I coach with in football, for our kids and rec and stuff like that, man. Because I mean, there's a lot going on. I don't want to talk too much about Hackensack because I don't want to get in trouble.
You don't get in trouble. Nah, somebody got to put the
But-
city on the map, though, man. Like, it's crazy, man. Like you said, it's a lot of talent out here.
Yeah,
It's like, it's crazy.
That's true shit. Like when you hear somebody rapping, like all right, Fire, for example. You know what I mean? When I first heard, I didn't know he was rapping, but when I first heard him, I don't even think he was rapping for that long.
Nah.
You know what I mean? Then when I first heard like bars from him and stuff like that, I'm like, yo, how long was bro? I think I spoke to you.
Right.
I was like, yo, how long was bro rapping? And you told, I don't remember the time, but it was a short amount of time. And to put like right rhymes is depending on how you rap, as far as like delivery, punches, and wordplay and all that stuff. It's not easy to do.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean? But like, it just came to him. You know what I mean? Like the dude was just talking crazy.
Fire
bro.
spits, man.
Yeah. The
Yeah,
name speaks
Fire.
for itself. You know what I'm saying?
Fire,
But
that's
Fire
my
spits.
brother. That he pushed me, yo. Like if I do a beat and I send it to him, like, yo, how this sound? He'd be the one to tell me, like, nah,
yeah.
it's missing something or it's not it. You know what I mean? Like I
Right.
got a couple, like 2 or 3 people around me like that, but Fire, that's my bro.
That's
Word.
people need though. Like not the whole not the yes man shit. You know what I mean?
Because it make you look stupid at the end of the day. Like
you like everything I like. Ain't it like I'm not saying you can't like everything I do, but it got to be something that you're not feeling, or you probably scared to tell me.
It's
because-
got to be a balance to it because I mean, shit. It's like if you ask me and I keep telling you every time you send me some shit fire, shit dope. It's like I'm just want to be along for the ride.
Right.
Instead of that's not being a friend. You know what I mean?
now the shit really might be fire every time though. You know what I mean? Like I ain't gonna lie, it might be fire every time, but he'll tell me like it's dope, but it needs this or
Yeah.
this not the vibe. You know what I mean? You should go this way. You know what I mean? Because he understand music like kind of like how I understand
He
music. So,
listen. He has an ear for it,
yeah,
just like
it's a
you.
fact.
Yeah. So that's dope
Yeah,
shit.
word.
It's dope shit. All right, so we talked about this a couple weeks ago about the state of hip hop. I mean, it's like to us, it's not in a great place because I guess we're like the old heads, like mom and dad back in the day, like
Right.
what the hell is this?
Right.
So what's your take on it? Like what do you feel about hip hop right now?
I think some of the younger kids are cool. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I rock with Lil Durk. I like his stuff he puts together. There's a couple more, man, but like I was telling Joel's, man, I was talking to Joel, shout out to him, he home and all that. We had I went to his crib, check on him and all that. He got a lane. I was telling him he got a lane that nobody really is nobody really in. Feel what I'm saying? Like
Right.
if you think about it, like the dudes like back then, like when Els was on fire, it was Joel's, Lloyd Banks, and
Mhm.
Fab. Everybody would
Mhm.
compare them. You know what I mean? Like
Mhm.
I don't even think Lloyd Banks rap no more. And Fab stayed current with the time, just cause how he moved. You know what I mean? He
Yeah.
stays current. Like he don't sound like stuck in one.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like early 2000, it don't sound like that. Like Fab, salute to Fab because he know how to switch his shit up and get to that next point. But I think the rap game right now, I don't know, man. I think everything come back full circle. I think it's gonna get back to the lyrics. You can't be on tracks just like, you know what I mean, just like saying
Yeah.
stupid. You know what I mean, like
Yeah.
stupid stuff. And I think it's ultimately gonna come back to you got to be a rapper. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So that's my take.
I was just telling G, I think it was maybe not the last episode, but one time we was talking about music, and we were talking like they were talking like the old heads is hating on the younger generation and stuff like that. And we don't like the music, or maybe like the newer generation or younger artists, maybe we're not the audience for them and stuff like that. I told G, I say that's not true at all because it has to be something in music. You know what I mean? That I like listening to people's struggle stories. You know what I mean? Stuff from the hood. If you lyrical,
Right.
even if you make party music and stuff like that. And I told him, I said, yo, Kodak Black has a song, and from what I listened to, I tell everybody, people wouldn't think like I would listen to a Kodak Black song because what I listen to is it's the locks, it's Fab, is you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he has it's called Too Many Years. I think PNB Rock is on the hook. I could be wrong. But like he's talking some shit, and like I actually listened to it. The hook speaks for itself, and it's just him talking about street shit, jail shit, and like shit about life.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like and the struggles he been through. You know what I mean? Just because like he can make a song, and I might not like the content of that song, but the next song I do like. You know what I mean? So that doesn't mean like I don't like him. It's just like some of the stuff you put out.
His content.
Yeah, that's all.
Yeah.
I mean, so it's not like we don't like the younger kids' music. It's just
Yeah, I listen. However you make your money, that's how you make it. I'm, you know what I mean, there's more power to you. But you know, it's just some shit that I don't like. You know what I mean? Like I don't like when people from New York or New Jersey try to sound like they're from Atlanta
Yeah.
or Chicago.
Yeah.
that's true.
Yeah.
Like yo, Chicago really it's really crazy out there. Like niggas is really getting drilled out there, like for real. You know what I mean? Like so I don't know, man. I like in my studio is like we got a whole big building, whatever. In the studio next to me, this dude rapping, and he sound like he from Chicago. So the engineer next door, we just walked out at the same time. I was like, yo, where my man from? He said, oh, he from Patterson. I was like, what? Nigga sound like like
Said what?
he from Patterson. He was like, yeah, he from right around here. I'm like, yo, that nigga sound like he from Chicago, man. I mean, I don't know, man.
Yo, you posted something one week. It might have been like a few weeks ago. Somebody was in the studio.
That was the day.
That was
That was the day.
That shit was funny as hell.
Yo, I'm telling you, that was the day. Yo, it got so bad. It was like, yo, I couldn't even work. You know what I mean? I was like, I've been in here long enough. I'm out.
Yo, I
We
think
just happened to be
I
walking
think
out
I
the
heard
same
that
time.
part of your story probably like maybe 15 times. It was
Yo,
that's
I
how funny
like,
it was.
Yo, like what is
shit
he
was hilarious.
talking about? Like no kind of structure, yo. He
Nah.
just all over the place. And then the worst thing, his people was hyping him up. Like, yeah, yo, yeah,
Those be the
we
worst.
got it. Like, yo, and you know what? Them be the little niggas that get on.
Yeah,
Yup.
you're right.
Them be the little niggas that get on.
You're right.
Because I hear music from people I know. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You hear songs from people you know, and it's like, bro, you can't tell me like this can't play on the radio. You know what I mean? You can't tell me like this can't be on the soundtrack to something else.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just give somebody a shot, man. Like it's a lot
That's
of
all, yeah, that's
it's a-
all we asking for, man.
it's a lot, and everything. It could be. Everybody has an opinion about something, but a lot of music, honestly, is trash. It is.
lot of
It's a lot of
You know what I'm saying?
copycat too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Copycat, like they'll have the same beat, but it's still really no rap flow. It's just
Yo.
like, you know.
I'm glad you said that because we had a conversation in the studio 2 nights ago. I was talking to Mano, and he was like, "Yo, what kind of music? You know, what category would you categorize your music in?" And I was like, "I don't make trendy music. You know what I mean? Like I don't
Yeah.
make the stuff that's, you know what I mean? Like that's out right now. Like I try to make music that's timeless. You know what I mean? That's gonna last. Like." You know, we go back to songs from Jay-Z to Jada. It still give you that same feeling from when you first heard it
Right.
20 years ago. You know what I mean? It still got that same feeling to you. So that's the type of music that that I'm trying to make.
And that's something I can say that I know firsthand because I mean when you first like really start like getting really into the, like producing and making beats, you was looking for like any type of old school type of music
Yo, I'm
to
in a record
mix.
store every week, bro. Every week,
Yeah.
I'm in a record store. And nigga called me. I forgot. I ain't even know who he was. He called me. He's like, "Yo, Jay, what's up, man?" I'm like, "Oh, who's this?" He was like, "Oh, it's the Record King." I'm like, "What?" He was like, "You know, you was in here like." I said, "Oh, okay," because he was like, "Yo, give me a number. Whenever we get something new in this category, I just, you know what I mean, I just call you and give you dibs to it." So I'm like, "All right, man." So I went over there, man. I bought like 30 records, like $5 each. You know what I mean?
That's
Some of
dope.
them might be dope. Some of them I
Yeah.
can't get nothing out of.
Right.
$5. It's like, all right, cool.
Can't beat that.
And the beats that you make, I'm hearing because you'll post them and I hear them, and then it's like, because you have your own like suggestion of like who would be dope on this beat.
Yeah,
You know what
absolutely,
I mean?
absolutely.
And I be sitting here, I be doing the same thing, like, because you'll post somebody like this person be good, and I be like, yeah, but this person be good too.
Yeah,
You know what I mean?
that's
It's
how
not
it is.
just, you know what I mean? It could be like I'm just one person could like be like the best for it. You know what I mean? But it's
Right.
just the beats itself. I'm like, bro, like it's,
When I make something, I try to have like an artist in mind.
yeah.
You know what I mean? Like if I'm thinking like, oh, Rick Ross body this. You know what I mean? So then that's how I do it.
Ross still has like a. If
Soul,
you
man.
hear a beat, you be like, that's Ross. You know what I mean? One of those.
His is like live instruments.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like real drums.
You hear the strings, everything.
Yeah.
Man, it's just got that flow to it. Like
It's a Miami flow, anyway,
Killers.
like all in one.
I wouldn't
Yeah.
even say a Miami flow because you got people from Miami like Trick Daddy. Like I couldn't hear him on nothing that Ross rap
Okay,
on,
yeah,
you know
I
what
got
mean?
you.
But
I got you.
Ross got like it's a vibe, yo.
Yeah.
It's like a smooth, relaxed,
Yeah, man.
jazzy type of vibe. You know what I mean? So I manifested it, man. So it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen sooner or later. You know what I mean?
I definitely see
All it take is that one joint. You know what I mean?
That's
Like
it,
yo,
man.
that's all it take.
You got any type of connects with Rick Ross?
I mean, everybody say they got. Oh yeah, I know Ross Mans. I mean, like
Wishy washy shit.
shout out to Mano, shout out to Jewels because they helping me out getting these joints out to different artists,
Right.
Big artists. You know what I mean? So
That's what's up. Now you got a brand. I'm gonna call it a brand because it's basically what you're doing with your career as far as beats wise. It's called Chaos Committee.
yeah.
How did that
Fact.
come about?
Yo, shout out to my man Scrap. Scrap locked up right now. Everybody know how tight me is. Me and Scrap was like Mike and Scotty. You know what I mean? He was like, yo, you need to have your own imprint, have your own identity. Like I know the Animal Click is always gonna be Animal Click, but you need to have your own imprint on stuff. So he put that idea in my head, and then I just made a list of names what I think would be dope, and Chaos Committee just stuck. You know what I mean? So I added two people to it, and one of them didn't work out. So he, you know what I mean? He thought he was bigger than the crew. So I had to give him his walking papers. You know what I mean? Like yo, man, we did one joint for somebody, and you talking, oh, I need a contract to work with you. I said, what? We on the same team. Like, what you talking about?
That's crazy.
Now, contracts is good to have, structure of contracts, whatever.
Right.
I just didn't like the way how he came at.
Yeah.
Like, he was talking real. I'm
Like you owe him or some shit.
I'm like, yo, bro, like, all right, man. So, we just don't. But it's crazy because my studio is right down the hallway from his studio.
Wow.
So it's like he be hearing the shit I be making, and I mean he dope, and he's a piano guy. You know what I mean? That's his strength, the piano.
Okay.
But ain't work out. So it's just me and my man. Shout to Duke Dollars. It's just us two right now. You know what I mean? We just looking for what we trying to do is find an artist and just build up that artist.
Right.
So a couple songwriters we rocking with. So it's heading in the right direction.
Now, as far as Animal Click, I mean, like where's that at right now?
I mean, it's always Animal Click. You know what I mean? That's what it's always gonna be. But unfortunately, with Scrap in his situation, he's doing some time. You know what I mean? And you talking about like setbacks like that, that could have set me back because actually, I'm not gonna lie. I was questioning my path. Like, should I be doing this? You know what I mean? Because I felt like every time we got close to something happened. You know what I mean? Like we had a joint on the radio. I think Trey Songz was called in. He wanted to get on the remix of the song, and then boom, Scrap get locked up. So it's like, so it's always Animal Click, but that's what it is. It's always Animal Click, but it's it's a tough situation.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. I remember. I had like a few shows over at the Teaneck Armory. Like, this is back in the day, though.
Oh, the Meek joint, the
Yeah.
Meek Mill joint,
Yeah.
I remember that. Yeah.
I mean, y'all, and at that point when y'all was doing that shit, I'm like, damn, they
We
about
was there,
to,
bro. We was there.
because you was at the tip of the iceberg right
Yeah,
at
we
that
was
point.
there.
So,
And then something happened from there, and then we fought our way back, and that's what you know what I mean. We had the radio situation. We had a joint. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was the first time. I forgot the DJ's name, man. He a hot name. I mean, he's a Power 105 DJ. Ty Boogie.
Okay.
Ty Boogie. He was the first one to rock with us. He played his joint, Freaking You, like late night, like 2 a.m. You know what I mean? Like
I
they had
remember.
the 1 to
I
3
remember.
a.m.
I
slot.
remember. Yeah.
He played that joint 2 a.m. We was all up, hype. Like,
I remember that shit.
Then Ty Boogie ended up being R&G Martinez's DJ.
Right.
And I'll never forget this shit. I was driving home from work, and Power 105 was on, and then R&G Martinez, Ty Boogie played the joint, like during prime time, R&G prime time. So
I think she came on at what 4, 6, something like that.
like 5, I think it was. You know what I mean? Like, he did his little mix, whatever. So I was driving home, and I was like, yo, I thought I had the CD, because back this when we had the CDs.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, the CD not in. So I switched the channel. They switched it back. I was like, oh shit, niggas on primetime radio. Like, this shit, yo, my phone was going off, yo, off. Word, that was a crazy feeling. But unfortunately, Scrap. But Scrap, he in good spirits, man. He still want to work, being locked up. He's still like sending me like, yo, sample this. I'm like, damn, son, like this nigga still like you still be yelling at me, like what's wrong with you?
I think like the last CD I heard, and the shit was dope. Like, you put a CD on. Like, if you know an artist, right, and like you put a music, all right, let me go to my favorite joints. You know what I mean? I don't know Scrap's catalog. So basically, you don't know somebody, you gotta check out the whole thing.
Right.
And that's one of them joints was like, I put Scrap on and you just let it rock. And Scrap, one of them dudes, like, he'll talk crazy, but at the same time, he'll talk to you too.
Right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
Like, you just sit back and Jones and just chill, be like, yo, dude is saying some shit on here, bro.
Scrap was the best, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Hella talented, man.
Scrap was around here. Everybody know, like, all right.
I think it was the shit with the I think it was the juice cover.
Oh, I got the juice.
Yeah.
That shit was fire,
Yeah.
bro.
Oh, man.
That shit's fire.
Yeah.
One song that really sticks out to me from Scrap is the song "Free."
Oh yeah, we did that.
That song is fucking it's deep, bro.
Today, it speaks to existence today.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
I still remember the band from TV freestyle.
Oh God, yo.
You took it back.
Nah, that nigga was different, yo.
Yeah.
That nigga was really different.
Cause you know, I don't mean cut you off, but you know the thing about like certain beats, that when band from TV come on,
You got about
then,
it.
yeah, you can't sit there, you can't mumble on it, you can't, you know what I
Nah.
mean? You can't be corny.
He was
Nah.
talking. He was definitely
Like,
talking.
bruh, I was like, yo, all right. Then I remember the Heaven to Hell shit, the shit Meek and Jada did. It's just certain beats you just be like, yo.
Y'all be
man.
going back often and listening to
That's crazy.
listening to Scrap. You know what I mean? Like it's just crazy, because we was there. You know what I mean? I know he feeling crazy. I talk to him often, so.
Yeah.
But he pushing me from being in his situation. He's still pushing me like yo, you got to go get it, bro. Like you came a long way. You know what I mean? Like you
Yeah.
got to get it. Like there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. You got to get it. So
And that's,
shout to that nigga.
and that's dope from the situation that he's in. I mean, he's still pushing you. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? And
A lot of niggas probably won't even hear from.
yeah,
You know what
exactly.
I mean? Like
Yeah, true shit.
just
Exactly.
won't even reach out or nothing. So
Shout out to Scrap, bro.
some guy.
How does Mano, how'd you hook up with Mano?
Mano, Speedy Barber was cutting Mano one day, and this guy, God works in mysterious ways, man. It's really all about timing. I'm never off from my regular job. I'm never off, and let alone on a Monday. Speedy hit me and was like, "Yo, you please tell me you're not at work." I'm like, "Nah, I'm off today." He's like, "Yo, come through the shop. I got Mano here. Ain't nobody in here. It's just me and him. I want you to play some of his music, some of your music, whatever." So, you know what I mean, from the first joint I played, Mano was like, "Oh nah, this nigga's different. Yeah, I'm gonna rock with him." So we just been building a friendship. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
me and Mano talk like on like some regular shit. Like, yo, what up? Everything good? You know what I mean? So
I see him on IG Live, you know what I mean? He be like, yo, shout out J1, shout out my
Yeah,
nigga.
that's my
You know what I'm
guy,
saying?
man.
So
that's my guy.
that's that's what's up. And the
Yeah.
song, it was the what's the Will Smith movie?
I Am Legend.
I Am Legend, yeah.
Yeah,
God, bro.
I didn't even know he was doing. He talked about it, but then he didn't even tell me it was dropping. It was crazy because he dropped the whole thing with the entanglement and all that.
Yeah.
I was like, yo, how
Yeah.
did you know that? You know, I'm like, yo, that's crazy, yo. Yo, son, I say, yo, nah, this nigga's a legend, man. Like,
Like, yo, then I think he posted like he was in a studio, like listening to the beats you made.
Yeah,
and he was just like
nah, Mano was getting his hair cut when I started playing beats. He was like, you know when a nigga like, all right, yeah, this nigga's official. But I played one beat. That nigga almost messed his lineup because he got out the seat like, yo, this is crazy. Yo, send me all of this right now, man. I'm like, man, all right, man. Like, I ain't know, you know what I mean? So, and then I knew it was real because I got to the studio that night, and nigga called me. I was like, what the fuck is, I don't answer numbers. I don't know because there might be some wild shit going on. So,
Yeah.
he called me back. I still ain't pick it up. Then Speedy hit me like, yo, that's Mano calling. I'm like, oh, all right. So he was like, yo, bro, I need those joints right now because he was going to L.A.
Right.
You know what I mean? So he was out there working. He recorded like 10 joints in L.A. Yeah, so I Am Legend. That shit coming out soon.
Okay. That's the name of the project?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, no, not I Am Legend. I forgot the name of this project. Die Legend.
Die Legend.
Okay.
Die Legend.
The video to that song that you produced, that shit was fire, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Jesus Christ.
Shit was fire.
Yeah, Mano's. I think Mano's like one of the underrated guys.
He is.
You know what I mean? Like he's
Definitely
been putting
is.
out some good work, you know, for a couple years, and I think he's extremely underrated. And we had this conversation. He felt kind of like how I felt sometimes, like being doubted and counted out and all that. So you know, that's what pushed people like us. You know what I mean?
And you can tell he's motivated because there's a lot of posts that he puts on Instagram, like inspirational shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm like, damn.
Yo,
like,
he's really like that. Though.
Yeah,
like he'll call me out the blue, like, yo, and just drop something. Like, yo, like what? Like what happened? You know what I mean? Like how you like what you talking about? But he does that. That's my guy.
yeah, I respect that. I respect that.
Yo, bro, you call me out the blue talking about, yo, man, you gotta get it, man. You gotta get up out of bed and go. I'm like, yo, son,
Yo, Petty.
I've been out of bed since 5 a.m. I'm at work.
Yo, Jay,
How can I help you?
Jay got the only what response to shit, and it should be
That
funny.
really be my response, man, because I'll be
It's
like, what?
What? But that's it. Like, what the fuck is you talking about?
It's like, yo, what are you talking about? I've been out of bed, nigga. Like, I was up before you. Like, what you get out of bed, nigga? Like, what you talking about? Nah, but he definitely pushes me. He definitely motivates me. That's my dog.
That's crazy.
That's true. I be posting them shits too, man, on my IG stories and stuff like that, or I'll post them like just straight up on the page. Like, man, will be talking. Like,
Yeah, I be sharing the shit, man.
yeah.
It's a fact.
Definitely.
Like he said some shit. He's like, damn, I don't want to fuck it up. He said, you're not designed. I don't even want to say it now, but I might fuck it up. But he's like, I don't know, man. It's just something about you don't have to be around everybody. You know what I mean? Like we don't have to be cool, and you know what I mean. Like I'm not designed to build with you if I don't fuck with you. Or some shit like that, man.
No, that's a fact. I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah.
But that's some real shit you be talking. The one that hit me is was the one where he was like, "Yo, stop waiting for people." You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Stop waiting.
yeah,
Stop
yeah.
waiting for people.
I seen that one.
Because I'm not gonna lie, I fell victim to that when I was rocking with Animal Clip. Like I'm gonna wait for them to, you know what I mean? I'm gonna wait for Scrap. I'm gonna wait for CO. I'm gonna wait for, you know what I mean? Like nah, I gotta go get it myself. You know what I mean? Like ain't nobody gonna give you nothing. You gotta go get it.
I was the same way with jobs. Like people tell me, like, well, I can hook you up with this, and I can get you this job and that job. And don't get me wrong, like they don't have to do anything.
Yeah,
You know what I mean? But
Exactly.
but at the
And that's why people really don't be. I don't. You know how people think. Like I
Yeah.
don't gotta do this for this nigga, so I can do it
Exactly.
on my time when I
Yeah.
feel like
Exactly.
it.
They good. They got a job. They making
Right.
money. So it's like I get it when I get it. You know what I
Right.
mean? Me like an idiot. I'm sitting here waiting like, you know what I mean? Like, and I'll just stop on some ignorant dummy shit. I'll just stop looking and chilling just because I fuck with you. Then it's like, damn, nigga. So what's up with the
Right.
Oh no, I'm still working on it, bro. Like, yo, I got you. Like, just give me. I'm like, all right.
You know, if you wait for somebody, you're gonna be waiting forever, man. I was always taught that. So
It's facts.
So I don't wait for
shit.
nothing. I go now. I'm a wolf, different type of. You know what I mean? I go get it. You know what I mean? Like that's how you
Guys,
gotta do
that's
it.
how
I
you
go
gotta do
get
it.
bro. And that's not even my character. I'm more reserved and like. Shout out to my man CO too, man. Cause CO, yo, I'm not the guy that's gonna. If I see Fab in the street,
Yeah.
I'm gonna be like, oh, it's Fab. All right, cool. Keep it pushing. CO be like, yo, listen, my man got these beats. You need to hear these joints right now. You know what I mean? Like that. Like that's my guy. CL. He on my team too. You know what I mean? Like he's that guy that will run down on people. And I'm like, yo, you're crazy, yo.
Nah, I actually understand that.
I get it. I just don't do it.
No.
I'm just be like, I'm good, man.
No.
Nah, because you know these celebrities be acting crazy.
I'm talking about from your point of view. That's what I
my
meant.
bad.
That reminds me of what Envy said from one from Power 105. He said he approached Nas one day and said he said I got something for you.
Yeah, niggas be like, what?
And Nas was like Nas like pull out a gun or whatever. He was like, you said you got what for me? But he was basically trying to give him like some beats or some shit.
Like, yo, chill out, man. What's wrong with you?
That's true shit. Because a lot of these rappers, you might see them in local spots like with no security and shit like that, and they just be going about their business. That doesn't give you like carte blanche just to bum rush somebody.
Right.
You know what I mean?
They people at the end of the day.
Yeah.
I mean, they just regular people at the end of the
Get me
day.
going.
So.
They they love their fans, but like just to run up on somebody. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, so that's not me at all. Like I just be, yo, what up?
Especially in a pandemic now, you don't want nobody run up on you.
Nah, hell no. Coughing on you and all that.
you start looking at the rappers crazy now and shit. You know that nigga's sick, right?
Ridiculous, man.
Word.
You touched on it earlier with Jewel's. He's out, he's back. And he's actually back in the studio brainstorming. Like, you started back with them like when Dipset was like on the rise.
Yeah.
Back in the day.
Shout out to my man Twin. That's Joel's brother and his manager. He always had me around him.
Yeah.
All the time. You know what I mean? Like, yeah. So shout out to him. Like I'm talking about when Joel's. When I first meet Els, probably when
Had it like early 2000s, right? Maybe 99, some shit like that.
Yeah, probably like 2000. Nah. A little bit after that. A little bit after that, because I was out of high school.
Okay.
When I met them. Yeah, so yeah. It's been a minute, though.
I'm about to put all your shit out there, but that's when you was at Bergen Community. You was majoring in music anyway, so it was like
and Twin would pull up to, you know what I mean, come watch the games and all that. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
Shout out to Twin, that's my guy.
Yeah, man.
Time is flying, bro.
JJ will be pulling up in like a white Bentley. Be having like the interior side be all red and shit, red and black. I'm like, damn, look at this nigga. He had a Dipset chains on this shit.
Those are the days.
You know what I mean? It ain't no hate either, man, because it's like, because Jay's family, man. When you see your family doing good shit, it just make you feel like, damn, man, that's what's up. It's just a dope feeling, especially when it's family.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I was fronting back then. This shit wasn't mine.
Whether he was fronting, whether he,
look, I'm being transparent, man.
whether he was fronting or not, nigga, I was proud of your ass. Period.
Tell me I'm lying though. Don't it make you you don't feel no type of way saying that though. You be like, yo, fuck it, I was fronting back then.
Nah, yeah, I mean, it is what it is, man. These niggas was the hottest niggas out.
Yeah,
the hottest niggas out. Jewels was on fire.
Crazy fire.
What?
And it was at a point.
Everything to my vintage.
It was at a point that it was at a point that it was Jewels and it was Lil Wayne. Like it seemed like they were head to head. You know what I mean?
Lil Wayne used to come to the Bowler City. You know what I mean? The bowling alley.
I remember that story. You
know what I mean?
told that story
Like,
back in the day. Yeah.
Niggas used to come bowl and kick it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Right when that album, that I Can't Feel My Face, I heard some shit, man. Like I heard both of them. Like back then, man, it was crazy. I wish the camera phones was around then, because it was like the footage you can get from that.
Sick.
Legendary.
Sick.
Legendary. But my man back though, like he another one. They counting him out. All these jokes, ha ha ha.
Yeah.
Wait till he drop these bombs.
Wayne.
Jewels.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I be seeing him, man. Like he's getting his studio straight, and like he be showing everything.
Yo,
so
he coming back strong, bro.
That's
coming
what's up.
Back strong.
That's
Like,
what's
I
up.
got nothing but heat for that nigga. I gave him probably like 20 flames, like, you know what I mean, just hot shit.
That's the one thing about. That's the one thing about. I noticed back in the day, like Dipset, like certain people just have like the dopest beats. Listening to gangster music, like that beat is. I don't know who did that beat.
He
He makers. Yeah, bro. Like there's certain beats that they had. I was just saying, like
it's crazy.
Damn,
Like you couldn't hear nobody else on that. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody else had that beat, you'd be like,
It's like is it originally fitted for Dipset, man?
But it's like a waste of a beat though. Now you know what I'm saying? Like you didn't bless it. You know what I'm saying?
And that's why I be holding on to all my beats. I'm giving these niggas nothing. Nah, because my thing is like, all right, I give you the beat. Like, you know, all right, listen, man. First thing, I know niggas want to get compensated for the work that they put in. Like, I got my own studio. I got my own bills. You know what I mean? Like, I invested in myself. I invested all of the equipment myself. I invested a spot myself. You know what I mean? Like, so it's time to start getting some of that back. I can't just be giving people beats and, just to be like, all right, cool, you can make it for your people. Like, I don't do it like that no more. So I don't got time to be playing around with people. It's like somebody hit me the other day, like, yo, I need a beat. All right, what's your budget? Oh, nah, I just need it off the strength. Off the strength of what?
What's your budget? Nah, it's not part of the budget.
But all these niggas rap about all this money that they getting.
Yeah.
You know, rappers be lying and shit.
Yeah, they do. Like,
that's the front.
It's just crazy. Like, yo, bro. Like, yo, bro, this is my life. You know what I mean? This is what I want to do with my life. I can't do it. If we don't, even if it's no bread, at least we got to have some type of structure.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like some type of contract just in case you do, you know, you read it all the time. Like niggas get a hit and then the producer, like, you don't even hear from that nigga.
Yeah.
Like, nah, you're not doing that to me, bro, or we just won't work, period. You know what I mean? Now, if it's a different nigga like a Fab or somebody like that, that's different. You know what I mean? These niggas already established.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, they got a name, they got a following and all that. And me giving Fab a free beat, that might lead to something with Meek. That might lead to something with Jay-Z. That might lead to something. You know what I mean? Like, so.
Even with some singers and shit like that. You know what I mean?
So, yeah.
That's true shit.
I'll be ignoring a lot of DMs. You acting funny, yup. Bro. I put everything into this, bro. I can't be giving my beats to people that's playing around, like, that's not serious about it.
Yeah.
Like, what's your plan with it? What you gonna do? All right, you gonna drop a mixtape. All right, cool. So what's after the mixtape? I'm gonna drop another one. Like you don't got no plan. Like, you don't got no team around you like that. Nope. Can't work like that, bro. I'm sorry.
Playing games, man.
I'm not at that point no more. You know what I mean? It was cool a couple years ago. Like, nah.
Because you putting yourself out there, and now
just trying to get out there.
You kind of cemented yourself now. You kind of established yourself now in a way, so they got to respect that.
You know what's crazy though? It's the funniest thing. Like, I ain't gonna say the guy's name, but I had sent him. He asked for some beats, and I sent him like a pack of like 10 beats, whatever, off the strength of scrap. I did it. He ain't like none of them. I'm like, damn, all right, cool. Mano did. I posted. It was the Phases beat.
Yeah.
Yo, why you ain't send me this one? This beat is crazy. I said, I told him the name of the beat. I said it was in the pack that I sent you. You know what I mean? So he was like, all right, send me another one.
Nah, bro.
It's over, bro.
You fucked up.
Good luck to you, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
You know what I mean? Good luck to you. It's over.
So basically, he didn't hear how the beat sound until Mano hopped on it.
Until Mano hopped on it, yeah. Yep. I mean, that's not my fault. Your vision is like, you got the vision of that. You know what I mean?
Like, that's.
These guys are crazy, man. These guys are really crazy, bro. That's why I don't.
They want something for free nowadays.
Everybody wants something for free. Buying a beat that's investing in yourself, right?
Yeah.
Exactly.
You got to pay for studio time. You won't go to a nigga studio and expect to record for free.
Yeah.
Like you're not gonna play with me like that. Like, I don't know who. Like, all right, cool. You know what I mean? So
that's like us on our podcast, man. Shit, we can't stiff Jeff. You know what I'm saying? The fuck, man. We invested to ourselves right now doing this shit. We working right now.
Goddamn right. I cut this shit off in a heartbeat.
Plugs everywhere.
Keep talking, bro.
That's real. You gotta invest in yourself.
And Jeff family too. On top of that, so I can't be like, yo, cuz, come on, off the strength. Come on, man. Next month.
I don't even feel right doing that, bro. I don't even feel right doing that. You know what I mean? Like, I don't feel right doing that, bro.
It's whack.
It's like going like when people want to go out You know what I mean? You ain't got the funds, and they be like, nah, I got you. I feel better having my own bread. I don't want to leech up a grown ass man. I don't want to leech on somebody. Yo, fam, you can give me another beer. How I look, you know what I mean? Like just asking for a brew. I ain't got money for one beer.
I
Like,
can think of one person, but I ain't gonna keep his name. I ain't gonna say his name on here.
It's different if you my man. It's like we tight. Like if Fire came to me right now, it was like, yo, bro, I need a beat. I'll joke on him, like, be for what? You know what I mean? But I'll give him a beat. You know what I mean? Like the same with any one of my close friends. Like, nah, we definitely gonna say, yeah, for what? What you need? What you trying to do? But you know what I mean? That's what it is, though, man. You know what I mean? Like,
but that's why we trying to include Jeff in the podcast and everything. We don't want no smoke, right, Jeff? That nigga said I cut all this shit off.
He said clink, clink, clink.
Back to the car, nigga. Fuck that. First episode again.
Nah, that nigga leave the recording, hit his mute everything and shit.
That's fucked up.
Nah, man, but you know what? I want to say this real quick, man. I love that you followed this shit through, Jay. You know what I'm saying? Like watching you go from the beginning, and you know you sitting there talking about it, and then you go through the stuff, man. That's beautiful. That's
appreciate
amazing.
it, man. Appreciate it.
You know what I'm saying?
We still, you know what I mean? We still got a long way to go, but you know, it's a start. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like,
yeah.
everybody got to start somewhere.
Of course,
So.
of course.
Well, I mean, and I'm gonna piggyback off what Jeff said. You know, even though it's a start, I mean, shit, man. Like you've been started, you know what I mean,
Yeah.
and you finally getting your break now, and
Overnight success is 10 years. That's what somebody told me.
Yeah.
yeah,
That's overnight success.
100% right.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So shit.
I
That's
was
just
like, 10
crazy.
years. I'm like, shit, I'm at the mark.
Yeah,
All right, cool.
yeah.
You know, there's a lot of things going on.
Yeah, just imagine like if you didn't go like follow through. You know what I mean?
Right.
Yo, fuck this beat shit. I'ma just, you know what I mean?
Right. But you know what it is? It's the love that I always had for music.
Yeah.
Period.
Mhm.
Like if I never made another penny off of this shit, like I'll be cool because I love just making music.
And then on top of that, you got shit that's actually gonna continue to go through, you
Right.
know, for years and years and years and years and
Right,
years.
Right.
So, you know what I mean?
That's why Chip manages me now. You
Oh, he
know?
does?
Yeah, he
Okay.
manages me now.
Okay.
So he got me just mad. It's just mad shit coming up like the top of the year. It's like COVID messed everything up.
Oh hell
For
yeah.
everybody.
Yeah, for real,
What?
bro.
You know what I mean? So, but without COVID, like it a lot of shit wouldn't have happened. You feel what I'm
That's
saying?
true too.
Like mixing, that wasn't my strong point. But I had so much time that I was like, yo, I'm gonna just learn how. Because I used to send my stuff off to get mixed, like to my man, and he'll mix it and send it back. And then I would be like, no, I need it to sound like this.
Yeah.
But I was like, why I'm paying $100 every time for him to mix it when I have the stuff to do it myself.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I just didn't know how to use it, so that's all I locked in for the past, since this thing started. Locked in. Now niggas be calling me like, yo, can you mix my
I
shit
was about
for
to
me?
say that
Yeah.
shit.
You know what I mean? Like, so that's what it is, man.
You gotta charge for that too, right?
Hell yeah.
Dumbass question. Dumbass question.
I told you them watch me crazy, bro.
Yo, because it's time, bro. It's time. You can't just.
You
know what I
right.
mean? You gotta go. You gotta go in. Each sound gotta mesh with each sound. You know what I mean? Like it's a whole process, bro.
I'm shaking my head because like I understand like the grind. I'm not shaking my head because I know exactly what you're talking about.
Nah.
You know what I mean? But like, yeah, man,
It's crazy, man. It's all a grind, man.
Cause like I was telling G, I said it's I think niggas would be corny as hell because we got a platform and we got a podcast. Cause we first started out, me and G was in his truck. We had the clip-on mics and we would just record. It was just an audio, no video.
Right.
You know what I mean?
On Route 46, driving and shit.
Yeah.
Yo, those be the best conversations, though. Honestly,
They
you
do.
get one of your homies and you
Oh, yeah.
just
Cause the thing
go for a
is,
drive.
because the thing is, we had no. Now we set shit up now. Not before we had nothing really, no topics, nothing.
Right.
But if something was fucking with us, we talk about that and different shit or branch off from it. You know what I
Right,
mean?
right,
Like it could be relationships, and it's like, okay, what type of females you dealing with? Okay, like what type of female? Oh, she got a spending problem, or she got an attitude problem. All right, this ain't gonna work. Just different. You know what I mean?
Right.
Different elements of the conversation. But like, yeah, man, I think.
You gotta start somewhere, bro.
Yeah, I think it's
You gotta
corny. You got a
start somewhere.
platform and like you don't put your people on. And I said, bro, like, nah, we having. I said, plus we know you.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's like
how
we
I look not coming here. You You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
G told me I could do it over the phone. I said, nah, I wanna pull up and show
Yeah.
love. You know what I mean? Because y'all niggas showed me nothing but love and respect since day one, since I started. You know what I mean? Making music. So it was only right for me to come here.
I do feel some type of way about Petty because I've been rapping for years and like I ain't never get a beat. You know.
Off the string.
Nah,
Off the string.
Nah.
Come on, bro.
Off the strip.
Up the strip. Nah, I'm talking shit. I was an acapella dude. I'm talking shit.
Nah, yeah,
Talking shit. Jay is official, bro.
Nah, Ron
Talking
had
shit.
spoken words.
Talking shit.
Flip niggas' houses over. You know what I mean?
I knew he was gonna bring that shit.
It all goes back to those concrete hands, right?
You know, we not gonna talk about this here because I heard a story. I wasn't there.
Oh hell nah.
I wasn't there. I
Yo,
heard
bro.
a story that
Yo.
somebody got some work put on them. I ain't gonna say nothing.
Yeah, take a shot, bro.
Take your shot.
Yo, man.
JJ was like, "Yo, you just missed it." I said, "What?" But you know, I laugh at everything. Like everything. Even if I'm not supposed to be laughing, I
Exactly,
laugh.
I
That's
know,
what I do.
know.
Yo, I was hollering when he was describing. I was like, "Oh my God, how did I miss this?"
Yeah. And that's crazy. I ain't talking about that shit. I was about to too. I was like, nah. It's just
I wasn't talking about it, man.
Jay
Like,
and
because I was about to. I was like, nah. I'm
y'all
good,
closed
bro.
my eyes and I visualized. I was like, "Oh, so this is where it happened."
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yo, this nigga Ron is crazy, man. I'm telling you, Ron's quiet. Yeah, I ain't playing with him.
Exactly.
House gonna be upside down. Literally. Foundation messed up and everything.
I'm flipping houses, but I ain't making no money. That's a bar. Nobody steal my shit. That's a bar. That's a bar.
I'm telling you, bro.
Oh man.
Petty set it up there. He do the alley oop. That's a bar.
It's crazy, man.
That's funny as hell. All right. So we're gonna talk about a little sports now. You know, you play basketball.
Mm-hmm. It was killing niggas.
You still out here doing it?
Nah, man, it's over, man. I just do it to stay in shape. I'm still giving niggas buckets, but you know what I mean? Like, I do it when I don't have no time, man. You know what I mean? Like, it's the time is like real. I don't have time.
Oh, and congratulations on number 17.
Man. You know, we was locked down in that bubble. I mean, we just had it's perseverance, man. We had to block all the noise out, man. Nah, shout out to them Lakers though.
All right, so we had a GOAT discussion a couple weeks ago. I don't know if you heard it, but what's your take on? Because like the way I feel like in every era, you know, there's a like maybe a undisputable or arguably GOAT in every era.
Right.
You know, because everybody puts Jordan on his pedestal as he's the only one.
Yeah.
You know,
I mean, Jordan's at the head of the table though.
he is.
He's
I will say that.
You know what I mean? Like, cause it's some, but LeBron too. Like, LeBron is like, everybody know I'm a Kobe guy.
Yeah.
Like, like people ask me like, yo, who would you take overall? I'm Kobe over everybody. That's just my opinion. But I mean, Mike is like, I remember my pops took me to a game, and I don't think Michael Jordan missed.
It was
Like,
against
a
the
game
Knicks.
he didn't. No, it was against the Knicks.
Oh.
It was against the Knicks, and Michael Jordan didn't miss. You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
it's just like, yo, I just like you said though, it's like it's different eras though. Like, you know what I mean? Like, it can be GOAT of different eras. You know what I mean? Like,
The
but
the thing is though, you know, like everybody want to compare Jordan to LeBron, but they're two different
it's way too different
people.
Way too different killers.
Yeah.
I told
Jordan, my fault. Go ahead.
I told G, I said I think like they was comparing Kobe and Jordan before.
Yeah.
And I think they got tired of that because they like those guys. They had to throw LeBron in there because it's somebody they could easily hate on. That's just my opinion of the shit. Because like nobody, they don't talk about. I know it might be an era thing, but they don't talk about LeBron like you talk about Kobe and Jordan. I'm not talking about as of rings and things like that. I'm just talking about like overall, like a good basketball player.
I've never seen a athlete get so much criticism than LeBron.
Yeah.
I've never seen it. You know what I mean? Like I've never seen like he can win 20 rings. Somebody's still gonna have something to say.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Something negative to say. That's what I don't like about what like Skip Bayless. Skip Bayless, he hates LeBron.
He's an asshole,
Yo,
man.
I'm telling you, man. Like it's something with him that he really don't like LeBron.
And
Like,
LeBron
it's
never did
something
anything
cra-
to him,
at
though.
all. Maybe that's why. Maybe he ain't come on the show or something. Like I don't know.
I don't know.
I'm trying to figure out where it's coming from.
But
It's crazy.
It's like-
Shannon Sharp had me going fucking nuts, man. He actually bought a fucking goat on the
Yeah,
fucking
yo.
set, and the goat looked like he ain't gonna be there.
LeBron, if you look at LeBron's stats,
Yeah,
it's like I mean, it's Jordan, but which I mean,
he's
the numbers
he's
is
setting
crazy.
crazy records and standards in the NBA right
And
now.
I'm
man.
not a LeBron guy.
I'm a LeBron
I'm
fan.
not a LeBron guy. Like I said, I'm a Kobe guy. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, but he on my team now, so I gotta be a LeBron guy. But
Yeah.
it's crazy, yo. It's crazy. And watch when they win it again.
Oh, they're
Watch
definitely
when
gonna
they
win
win
next
it
year.
again. It's just like
Yeah.
it's gonna be. What more can you say now? Like he won it
It's
again.
They're gonna do it again.
It's the whole super team shit that they always put on LeBron.
Right. But
You know.
Boston started it.
Yep.
Boston started the. Am I right?
With Garnett.
With
and,
Garnett, Paul Pierce,
yep.
and Ray Allen.
Yeah.
That was the big three.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They kind of started that joint. Now I don't agree with how LeBron did it.
Yeah, he had like a whole.
He had like a whole special and all that. He had the ugly button up on.
Yeah.
Like, yo, son, like who dressed like you all got a stylist? I would have been on there like, you know what I mean? Like this nigga had an Old Navy button up. It's like a picnic table. I say, yo, nah, you got to do it
He
better.
definitely
I
did,
mean,
yo.
I done did it better. I done did it better than that. I'm just saying,
He
man.
definitely had an Old Navy shirt on,
I'd
bro.
have had a, you know what I mean? I'd have had a rock chain on, something like
That shit wasn't Gucci.
nah, that was a horrible shirt, bro. That was a horrible shirt.
And he had some
Out of
khakis
that
on.
whole thing, I said, yo, that's a terrible shirt that he has on. But you know, I just don't like how he did that. You know, you can go. You're a free agent. You go wherever you want to go.
And but I do respect why he did it, because when he was in Cleveland the first time around, he didn't really have no help. It was just him.
He didn't have no help.
Yeah, he was just willing them into the playoffs.
Yeah.
You know, but
Yeah.
going like he said, when he went to Miami, that was like him going to college.
Right.
He was learning how to win.
Right.
And so when he went back to Cleveland, he was able to fucking do
I
it.
wouldn't have went back. I understand why he went back, but the stuff the owner was saying about him,
Yeah.
I wouldn't have went back.
Yeah.
There's certain things you can't say to me, like, and I'm gonna be cool with that. Like, nah, there's no way.
Yeah, that owner,
wouldn't
man,
went back.
he was really talking some real crazy
Yeah,
shit.
I don't know.
I don't even know how they iron. I don't know how you iron that out.
LeBron probably ain't talk to him. LeBron probably ain't talk to him.
Probably.
Yeah, because
Damn.
that was crazy. Yo, they was burning that man jersey and everything.
Yeah.
Like, yo, come on, man.
I'm trying to feel like, what do you get from that though? Like you
Right.
bought it.
But that, yo,
Dummy. like,
but like you said, people burn their jersey. You got people spending money just to fucking buy the jersey, just to fucking burn it. Like you really
Right.
got money to burn like that?
Yeah, but then the burn don't mean nothing if you don't record it.
right.
You know what I mean? Like, come on, bro.
And then he
Shit's
came
stupid.
back, so you had to buy another jersey.
Exactly.
Dumb. It's
People-
crazy, man.
These fans is crazy, man.
But I don't know, man. I don't know. Lakers, and they trying to trade for Chris Paul, I heard.
I heard.
If they do that,
And Teron Lue now, he's now the head coach of the Clippers now.
Clippers is corny, man. They're corny, man. Kawhi, look, listen, I like Kawhi. You know what I mean? He's a good player.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I don't think he's I don't know, man. He's not better than LeBron.
I don't
To
know.
me.
No, he's
You know
not.
what I mean? People were saying, "Oh, he's the top." Like I understand he won MVP with two different teams or whatever the case was. It was two teams, right?
Yeah, the Raptors and,
the Spurs.
Yeah.
The first one with the Spurs, that was still Tim Duncan, Manu Ginobili, Tony Parker. Any one of them could have got it. Kawhi came out of nowhere and won that one.
Yeah.
Right? So cool, you got it. Then you went to Toronto. Toronto was Kyle Lowry's team.
Yep.
He's the voice of that team.
Yep.
You know what I mean? And then you caught a break when KD got hurt. Because if you remember the game when KD played, that nigga started cooking.
Yeah.
And then he tore his joint. You know
Talking
what I
about
mean?
in the finals against
In
the
finals,
Warriors.
they would not have beaten them. And Klay Thompson got hurt.
Yeah.
They wouldn't. Come on, man. Y'all wasn't gonna beat them.
And
So,
that's another reason why I feel like the Warriors are kind of, because they sucked, this past year, but they
they're
were
coming back, though.
they were depleted.
Yeah.
So I think they got the second round pick. in the draft.
Was Steph injured?
Yeah, Steph
I
was
heard.
injured.
I think he broke
yeah.
his hand or something like that. Then
Oh,
Clay was
okay.
coming back off of the ACL. He ain't play at all.
Nope.
And
So
Durant gone, right?
Durant gone. You know what I mean? It was just Draymond left.
They're gonna come back hard. The West is gonna be.
The West is gonna be
Yeah, it's gonna be
a
crazy.
zoo.
It's gonna be crazy.
crazy.
And I heard
we're
that.
gonna come out on top again though.
I heard that Jeff Van Gundy might be becoming the head coach for the Rockets.
Shit, good luck with that.
I like Jeff though.
Good luck with that.
I want him to come back to the Knicks, man. Either him or Mark Jackson.
You see
but
what happened when they tried to do that small ball shit against us, right?
Yeah, y'all
Come on, man.
fucking just killed that shit.
Come on, man. Y'all got PJ Tucker D and Anthony Davis. Yo, bro, he was playing. It was one shot. He was playing good defense. AD is 6'10", bro. That does stuff that a guard does.
Exactly.
You can't do nothing with. You can't. You just gotta hope he miss.
He's another one of those hybrids, man. Because you
Can't do
you know
nothing with
you got two hybrids on your team. You got LeBron James who can play like all 5 fucking positions.
Niggas in year 17 is still running around like it's
Crazy.
nothing.
Crazy.
They say he spent like $1 million a year though on his body.
Keep his body right.
Yeah,
He could probably go till he's 45.
he probably can. He probably can.
Was he 30? What?
35.
35.
He
He
do
can
it.
probably.
Yeah.
LeBron, I think, has another 3 strong years in him. You know what I mean? Before he kind of like fade out.
Right.
But I might be wrong about that because it looked like like nothing was wrong with him this year at all.
You know, my son Tavian, man. I mean, I call him Google because he Googles every fucking thing. And he said to me the other day. He said, "Dad, you know LeBron James is gonna be playing until like he's like in his 40s." I said, "Why you say that?" He said, "Because his son gonna be in the NBA and he wants to kick his son's ass."
Yeah.
He said that.
I was like, "What?"
Yo, it's
Yo.
crazy, man.
But that's a
LeBron
possibility,
it's
bro.
Definitely a possibility. His son is nice too.
Yeah.
But you know how nice his son is. He wasn't even the best on that team. It was another dude that was like real.
It's another athlete's son, though, right? Or no? It was,
Nah, I think he's just a regular kid. But
you know what? I'm thinking about D Wade's son.
D Wade's son. I think he out of there. He ain't
He's not there no more,
yeah,
right?
he's not there no more. D Wade was mad.
Because I guess his son wasn't
'Cause his son
playing.
wasn't playing.
Yeah.
But, I mean, shit. I mean, what you mean? If he not good enough, you gotta work.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I don't know.
I mean, shit, on a rec level, shit, when we be coaching, we be getting that shit too.
Yeah.
Like,
I sat the bench. I ain't gonna lie. Transparent. I told
like,
you. I sat the bench.
You tell when you tell
I had
a
to get my game up.
when you
period.
tell a parent that your son got to play on Sundays and can't play on Saturdays, you explain to them why. Like he just has to work on his game. It's like a JV game. Oh no, I spent all this money. He should be playing on Saturday.
Yeah, have my dad there. Have my dad there, and
Man,
my dad had me in the park on like weekday mornings in the scorching heat running sprints.
crazy.
Not even a ball. We didn't even touch a ball until like 11. You know what I mean? Like he had me running sprints, bro. I'm telling you, it's real. It's real. You got to work for what you want. Period.
Exactly.
So
I tried that shit with I put it on Instagram. It was but I didn't put the bullshit my son was doing because that was embarrassing. I wanted to kick his ass. Yo, like
man,
I
kids jump your ass, man. You keep playing.
shit. I wish they tried.
Talking about you take out the garbage. I'm not taking out nothing.
Yo, you get jumped by your kids, bro.
Imagine that getting
Yo,
jumped by your
yo,
kids. Like,
yo,
he's
yo.
asleep now. Let's get his ass.
It's funny. It's funny that you say that shit because when I tell one of my kids to take the garbage out, they want to argue with me. Like, yo, no, Tavian did it. I did it. Tavian be like, I did it yesterday. Or Eli be like, no, Dad, I can't do it. Like they be going back and forth. So, listen, I literally gotta fucking force them to fucking do certain shit, man. You know what I mean?
Take it
But,
out together.
Yeah,
You get one side.
you get
the
one
other
side, yeah. But
If I get this belt.
I set everything up at the high school for them to work out.
Yeah.
So Eli's killing it. Doing the bleachers, we started with the bleachers first, and then we did like we call them Tennessees. So run around the track, then they gotta do push-ups.
Yeah.
And then we'll start the field work. Tave like my son he has it. and he has the whole thought process. This is what I want to do, but when it's time to put the work in, I gotta push him harder than I gotta push Eli. Because Eli's a go-getter. He don't give a shit. And the thing that kills me about Eli, we'll be watching football in the house. He don't want to watch. He told me, he said, "Dad, I don't want to watch the game." He said, "All I want to do is just play." Yeah. And I get it. I'm like, but damn, bro, you can't help me support.
Watch the game though. Yeah, that's where you get it from.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, because I try to. But I will say about Eli, he'll go on YouTube and he'll watch like drills.
Yeah.
Football drills.
Okay, yeah.
And you know, some of the coaches and some of the parents be like, you know, Eli really got it. And I've been waiting to try to see if he gets like a little growth spurt, gains a little weight.
So how old is Eli?
7.
7. Okay, so he Dominic Fire's son. He his age.
Yeah.
Yo, son, I went down to watch his game last weekend.
Basketball?
Football. Yo, this kid, I used to hold this kid, son. He out here leading his offense. He the quarterback.
Oh,
I said,
nice.
yo, what? I said, yo, bro, what position you play? He said, he the quarterback. I said, what? I said, yo, he got pads and all. Yo, I'm like, yo, this is crazy. He had me watching
dope.
Friday Night Tykes. I said, yo, he got me into it. Like, yo, these kids is really good, yo.
That's good,
but they was playing a team that was, I think, age bracket up or weight bracket up.
Okay.
And he was getting rocked, but he would get right back up. Like, come on,
Competitor,
yeah.
competing, yeah.
And he broke one. He's small though, so he got caught. You know what I mean, his legs. You know what I mean, like he got tired, but it was like a 50-yard run. They caught him though because he died out. But I was like, yo, this is crazy, yo. 7 years old, out there balling.
Sound like Fire on or something with this one too.
Fire definitely on to something.
That's dope.
And I asked him, I said, you want to play basketball? He was like, not really. Like, nah, man, we can't do that, man. You definitely gonna get a ball. Basketball.
You was Godfather, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's my dog.
It's crazy. All right, so with now the basketball season is over. Everybody's trying to figure out when the NBA is gonna start back up. Like I heard that they was gonna start in January. Now I'm hearing they might start in March because they want to get fans in the stadium.
My man worked for the Lakers. He told me that the latest was March. That's the latest that Adam Silver was talking about, starting in March. But I think it's good though. You know what I mean? Because you got football right now.
Yeah.
Football always kind of like clashed into basketball because basketball would be starting this month.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So let football, you know what I mean, do their thing, and then basketball come. You know what I mean?
So can you see it being like a February, March start every year?
Yeah. Well, initially I heard they wanted to push it back to like January, like before COVID even hit.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
How would that go, like with the seating arrangement and all that stuff? As far as like the whole 6 feet apart shit.
yeah,
And,
I don't know, man. I mean,
you know what I mean? Is it like one family here and like?
yeah, I think
know what I mean?
I think how they're doing it now in the select cities that can have fans, they're doing like groups. Like it could be your four people. I don't think you can have more than 4 people in a group.
Yeah.
And then it's like you're missing two or three seats, and then the next family, and then I think it's like that all over.
Yeah, you see it's kind of spread out through the stadiums. Even in the college.
You know what's crazy about this whole thing? My dad lived in Dallas. You know what I mean? So he was like, "Yo, I was thinking about going to a game. Why the tickets are still the same price?"
You can't get COVID prices. What the fuck?
I'm talking about the joints all the way up in Dallas Stadium. I don't know if you ever been to Dallas Stadium. It's a crazy stadium.
I never been there.
I went to a game down there. It was crazy. But yo, the seats all the way up top, them shits was still like $300.
Well, Jerry want to get his money.
They definitely gonna get their bread.
Yeah, he definitely gonna get, man. Jerry don't need no more money, man. Nigga just bought he got a whole yacht. You know what I mean? Like, come on, man.
They don't give a fuck.
All right, since we on this damn subject about the damn Cowboys.
Yo, what's up, man?
That nigga said what's up and laughed afterwards. That is crazy.
All right, first of all, you know, like watching the game last week, like I don't never want to see nobody get hurt like that, man.
That shit look fake.
The way
Bro,
the
you
way
see the way
that
he-
got
I
hurt.
said the same thing. I said, nah.
I was
I thought he
streaming-
had a cramp.
I was streaming it on my
That's
phone.
what I thought too. It's not just Tavian, man. He sees everything. He said, "Dad, his foot pointed that way." I was like, "Oh shit, he broke his fucking ankle."
Yeah,
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Bro.
yeah, man. That man,
It's crazy.
that joint hurt. That joint.
But he took
it.
he took it tough.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
I don't know, man. I'd have been out there crying like a baby.
Wow.
I'd have been rolling around everything.
They
They
like
would
you-
have been like, "Yo, look at this nigga out here, man." I'd have been like, going crazy.
That's fucked up. You'd have made news like they would have made memes out your shit instead of actually giving a
Definitely.
fuck about your injury.
Yeah, definitely.
But you know what?
me?
There was people doing that because like if you're part of like some of these sport pages and Facebook and shit like that, you got people that just don't give a fuck. You know, they don't give a fuck.
I had
That
to
shit's
stay away
sick,
from
man.
them joints, man. It's only certain. I had to leave certain ones because
Yeah.
they was getting too
Out of
some
hand.
joints was getting too crazy. Like, yo,
Too out
like,
of hand.
Come on, man. You know what I mean? But yeah, that was crazy. I initially thought he had a cramp the way he was holding down. I saw his foot, and I was like, oh, okay, yeah. His shit
Well, like
over.
like in the other thing that like really, because I talked about it a few weeks back is that you know he's due for a hefty extension, and I really feel like damn, like he might not even
You
get
gotta
his
start
fucking
over.
bread
You
now.
gotta start all over.
Yeah.
Pretty much. You got to prove that you're over
That's
that
just whack.
injury.
You
But-
said highest paid?
Huh?
Highest paid?
He got probably the highest paid franchise tag. He got
Yeah,
what 30 million,
36 or something.
something like that. Yeah.
But yo, honestly, I mean, I don't never count nobody's pockets. Dak should have signed that joint. You know what I mean? Because of stuff like this.
Yeah.
Now, you want Pat Mahomes money. Pat Mahomes is in the league by himself.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, you're not getting Pat Mahomes money, bro. Period. And from what I heard, they offered him like 36 or something like that.
Yeah.
36 million a year.
Mhm.
Like 36 million a year. Man, I'd have been like, man, where's the pen?
But in a way now he got this injury. This kind of frees up some space where you can sign Ezekiel and
Well, Zeke signed his extension
well he signed his
last
extension.
year.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Amari signed his extension last year. Michael Gallup is a free agent after this year. And that's a big part of our offense.
That's
But
something
we
that
gotta
you-
we
yeah.
gotta get that line back right. Our line is not Jerry Jones wasted those years, man. When we had Tony Romo, when we had DeMarco Murray, and we had that dominant line,
Yep.
he wasted those years, man, by I think by having Jason Garrett coach. You know what I mean? Like I think that was a waste of those years. But
Yeah.
Dak, he gonna have to. I don't know. Like he might get franchised again.
I think yeah they got one more year to do that, and then
Yeah,
after
but then the franchise is gonna be way more than what it is now.
right.
You know what I mean? So I don't know how that's gonna work, man. I just hope he get back to. I hope he back on the team. I like Dak. You know what I mean? I like him for our team, but it's just like, bro, you not Pat Mahomes. Pat Mahomes is throwing no look 50-yard touchdowns. Like, what you crazy?
Yeah,
Nigga looking this way, they throw it this way, 50 yards.
yeah,
Like
he's,
what?
He's Favre 2.0, bro. Like,
Yo, it's
sick.
crazy.
It's
I
sick.
think when it all go down, he gonna be the best.
Yeah, I
I
believe
think
it.
so too, man. I think he gonna be the best. And now they got Lev Bell.
They got Le'Veon Bell now. I just saw Don posted on Instagram the other day.
Man, shout to Unc, man. Unc getting everybody right, man. I ain't pull up to his gym not once yet.
My kid's been there a few times already.
Yo, I gotta pull up, man. He getting everybody right.
Yep.
Yo, this nigga got no body fat.
I know.
Like what?
Yo, he got
Like,
Shout out-
how do you have no body fat, bro?
shout out to Uncle Don Somerville, man.
Maybe I'm a little weird. I think that's unheard of. You know what I'm saying? Like you got no body fat.
You got
But-
no body fat. So,
But
like,
yo,
this shit is crazy.
he's very pristine with his
Damn.
shit, man.
Yeah,
He's got
killing
he's
it
got
right
this
now.
thing called Suffer Sundays, man, and they go on Standish Ave. They run up the hill over there.
Damn.
They'll go to back to the gym, do some work there. Yo, he
Yo, you know
really
how
gets it in.
his intense his workouts are. It's like you gotta if you was off a couple months or whatever during this COVID thing,
You gonna throw up?
you gotta work out first
Yeah,
to go work out with him.
exactly.
Like you gotta get right first. Like give me like a month to like get right, and then I'm gonna come fuck with you.
Yep.
Like that's how Don is, man. Shout out to Don. He always sending me like inspirational stuff all the time. You know what I mean? But yeah, it's crazy, man. 0% body fat. Like what? What's going on right now, man? Niggas 50 some years old. It will wash.
It's,
Wash me. I'm telling you right now. I had to hit him with something.
it's still going strong. And
And he got, you know what I mean? You know, his hands is crazy.
yeah. Yeah.
You can't sleep on nobody, bro.
Nah, man. Nah, I'm gonna hit. I gotta hit Unc with something, man. I'm sorry. Tables, ladders, and chairs, man. Out here, I'm telling you.
But definitely anybody interested, man, go check out different breed sports academy. It's I think the address is 401 Water Street.
Water Street, T-Neck. Yeah.
In T-Neck, man. Go check that out. And
Did you post that before? I seen it on Instagram, I think.
Everybody, yo, he be having everybody.
yeah,
in there,
yeah.
yo.
He
Everybody
had
be in there.
what's his name from well, he used to play for the Knicks, O'Quinn.
Yeah, Kun was in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's getting a bunch of
I think Kun is in
notoriety.
Philly now. I think
He's in Philly now, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Philly trash.
well, they got Doc Rivers now too, right?
Yeah, watch them lose another 3-1 lead. Yo, Ben Simmons and B can't play together, yo. They can't
I agree.
play together.
But and I agree. I agree with you with that. And I also feel like the Paul George and Kawhi Leonard. I don't think that's a good mix.
Yo, Paul George is a clown. He's a clown, man.
I heard he was arguing with
you
motherfuckers.
talking all of that, like when he first signed, you talking all of that. Oh, it's championship or nothing. And now y'all get bounced out. Oh, we never expected to win the championship this. Like, wait, what? Who goes into a sport not expecting to win a championship? That just shows who you are. You're not built. You built for the Clippers. You're not built for the Lakers. I'm happy you ain't come here. And Kawhi, you chose to play with Paul George over AD and LeBron. Niggas on drugs, man. They say Kawhi can bring his girl on the plane and all that. And it ain't like that.
They said he did.
They say he could bring his girl on the plane when they got away games.
What?
But nobody else can bring their joints. That's crazy.
Why? Because you don't want to.
I would be like, yo, hold on, man. Like, and you know, like Lou Will, Montrezl Harrell,
Yeah.
Pat Bev, like them. They some intense guys. You know what I mean? Like
I like Pat Bev's style, bro.
Pat Bev, man.
He really gets it.
It looked like he washed like a cat.
I didn't want to spill my beer all over the mics and shit.
I lost respect for him, man. I be losing respect for him. Yo, because he be doing the most, man. Like, he be out there just running, like, fouling everybody, running around. Nah, man, he be making me mad, yo. Like, he really makes me mad. He talks so much, yo.
This nigga say he be licking himself.
That nigga wash like a cat. Like, you ever meet somebody? Nah, never mind.
Yo.
Nah, go ahead, bro. What you talking about?
Man, you ever meet somebody that like this nigga can, like, his gear is fresh, but it don't look like he fresh though. You know what I mean? Like, you can have all the chains, you can have the Rolex, you can have all of that, but you still look like you like, you know what I mean? Like, you don't be taking baths. I mean, nah, I've lost respect for Pat Bev, man. Pat Bev be doing some.
That shit funny as hell.
It looked like he be running on the court to hurt people. I don't like people like that, bro.
Yeah, but you know what?
It looked like that's what it looked like he does.
He's a scrapper though. I mean, I
no,
respect
he's
the scrappiness.
scrappy.
Yeah,
but then he be like, it's crazy, man. I don't know.
that shit was funny as hell though.
Cat baths. He
Cat
take
bath,
cat
man.
baths.
That means he stink too.
Nigga G said he be licking himself. You better go to therapy.
Nah,
You'll
I'm
be
telling
licking
you, man,
yourself.
it's over for the Clippers. I don't think. What you think about Ty Lue with them?
Bro.
See now, I don't know. With this team, I don't know. I can say like when he was with Cleveland, he was able to like coexist with Kyrie Irving and LeBron James, the two biggest Eagles on there.
Kyrie is a whole nother story, man.
Well, yeah, I really like when Kyrie back in the day. You know what I mean? Respect. Now it's like shit. I can't really respect the brother because he's on some fucking me guy shit. I
Like,
mean,
what's wrong with him, man?
I don't know, man. I don't know.
What team is he on?
Brooklyn.
And the other thing too is when Steve Nash became head coach.
How did that happen? How did that happen? See, this is what I be talking about, man. Like, how did that happen?
It's like who's running the team? The players or the fucking owner? Like,
right? Because you heard what Kyrie said. He's like, yeah, it's like one day I'll be the coach, the next day the coach will be the coach, And then KD can be the coach. I'm like, yo, what are you talking about, bro? Listen, shout out to Steve Nash, man. I hope he's renting and not buying in New York because he's not going to be here long.
No, he's not. And it's sad because that's a team that's foundationally ready to fucking compete.
Right. With all the weapons they have, they're ready to go. They needed to me, I think they needed somebody like Mark Jackson.
Damn it. And I wish the Knicks, I mean, we got Tibbs, but
Tibbs is good, though. Tibbs is good, but
I don't know
the
how
Knicks
to.
are always going to be trash. Yo, I'm sorry. The Knicks always going to be trash.
You know what's funny?
And it comes from the ownership, bro.
God
Nah,
damn.
but you know what's funny? Every time I think about the Knicks, I think about the squad they had back in the day. You know what I mean?
Oakley, Mason,
Starks,
Xavier
Ewing,
McDaniel,
Allen Houston,
yeah,
Charlie.
Hubert Davis.
And they ain't even win then. With all them niggas, they ain't even win.
Fuck you, bro.
Crazy. They ain't win then. You know what I mean? Like,
I mentioned 12 names. They ain't even win them, nigga.
yeah, I'm saying, man, the Knicks is doling though. And
It's definitely Dolan.
No, what I will say about the Knicks though is when they are winning, whenever that is,
This year we taking it
does-
on, bro.
it does make it good for the area. Like when the Knicks are good,
Yeah.
like and the Nets are good, like it's something about the area. It's always live. You know what I mean? Like you remember when the Knicks was winning?
Yeah.
Like when they went to the chip against the Rockets, it was like even any of these teams, the Rangers, anybody, like when they winning, it's like it's good for
Like
the
the,
area.
like the Islanders this year. The Islanders, like they were maybe a game or two from going to the Stanley Cup Finals.
To the Cup, yeah.
So I mean, it's always good.
It's good energy. around it.
Remember back I think it was 94 or 95. Might have been 94. When this is when Jordan was retired.
Yeah.
The Knicks actually made it to the finals. And we lost to the Rockets, but then like we still had the Rangers in the playoffs,
Yeah,
and
yeah, it's good for
and
the
they
city.
won the finals that year.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's definitely good for the city. To be honest with you, I don't know when the hell. I mean, the last championship that we had in New York was the Giants. So
I'm telling you, just like Dallas, it's the owner, man. Yo, when you have Charles Oakley escorted out,
Oakley
That's
he's
not good,
never
bro.
going to forgive that.
that's never good, bro.
He's
What
never
they
gonna
say?
This
forgive that.
man
Who-
put
who-
his blood, sweat, and tears on the court for you.
Okay, so what was he drunk?
I don't know if he
No.
was drunk. I think he was just talking shit.
He was talking, and Dolan got whiff of what was going on, and kicked him out the arena. That's
Man,
fucked up.
Oakley
You
was
don't do
about
that.
to slam each and every one of them security guards that came over there.
You don't do that, bro. That happened during a live broadcast,
Yeah,
everything,
you don't do it
man.
like that, bro.
Like, come on, how can Oakley forgive that shit? But you know the one thing I won't forgive, I can't forgive Oakley for. You know what I mean? Because Patrick Ewing had a coronavirus.
Word?
He
I
had-
didn't know that.
He had a coronavirus. But before Patrick Ewing had the coronavirus, Oakley was on a fucking rampage. He was just fucking dissing everybody from old teammates to present day now. And he said something about Patrick Ewing that didn't sit well with me, is that the reason why we couldn't get over the hump is because of Patrick Ewing. Patrick Ewing was like about himself or some shit he was saying. And I don't agree with that. Like and shit, we're not there. We're not players. We don't know what happens behind closed
Well,
doors.
you're definitely not gonna agree with what I gotta say about
Can I
Patrick
finish?
Ewing.
Can I finish? Can I finish, please?
Nah, for some reason, I knew this was coming. For some reason, right? I knew it was coming. Nah, go ahead, y'all.
Let me finish before you fucking hurt my feelings. But you know, Patrick Ewing, like he's pretty much the face of the Knicks.
Definitely.
You know what I mean? And not only that, but that's like any type of old teammates that you have. You know, you've been through the wars with them, practice the big games, playoffs, and all that shit. I mean, I would think after playing time, you still always want to have that person's back. Now, when Patrick Ewing got the coronavirus, Charles Oakley, he's posting a picture of him and Patrick Ewing now, like in good strengths, because I guess maybe he felt some type of way, like,
Yeah, he probably
damn,
felt bad.
I was talking crazy about him. Now he got the coronavirus.
Yeah.
But
But him talking crazy ain't give him corona.
nah. But it's just that
I get it though.
like Oakley, like to me, like he's mad at everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it's like, come on, bro. Like
I don't think Patrick Ewing was that though. You know what I mean? Like I don't think like it was times he didn't show up. You know what I mean? Like it was times that he did. You know what I mean? But Oakley was right. Like he ain't giving him over that hump. Like you said, he's the leader of the team.
Yeah.
He's the face of that team, and I don't know, was it conditioning or he just didn't get him over that hump.
I mean, well,
But he was going against the dream though.
and plus, not even just a dream. Jordan, man, we couldn't get past Jordan at all in the
Yeah, but
'90s, man.
When he left though, and y'all got
That was
there
our
versus-
shot.
Yeah, that was your time.
That was our
your
shot right
time,
there.
Yeah, and the dreams. The
And,
dream is different.
In the Pacers in I think it was '93 or some shit like that.
Oh, when Reggie Miller
Man.
scorched y'all.
That
When was that? What year was that? I forgot what year that was.
that might have been like '95 or '96.
Yo, that nigga hit 3 threes in like 9 seconds. I
God
said,
damn.
what?
That was
You make it sound even worse, like it's worse than it was.
It was.
that was
Yo, how you hit 3 threes in like in such a short amount of time?
I don't know what song it was.
He
but that
stole
was
the inbound pass and popped another three. Like he made sure
He
had
came
time-
down,
Yeah,
pop one,
I'm like,
stole
damn,
it inbounds, pop one, and then did he do it again? I forgot how that sequence.
thing about
went.
Reggie Miller.
No.
is-
It was 2 threes.
It was 2
Because
okay.
I think he stole the ball, shot a 3, stole the inbound pass, and shot another 3. When he
Thing
did
about
that, the
Reggie
game was
Miller-
over.
Thing about Reggie Miller is when he goes to shoot threes, like 3-point line, he'll run like he needs he'll sprint. Then he just let that shit go.
But that's practice though. He practices that shit.
Nah, but
Same
he-
thing with Steph Curry.
I'm like,
Steph
bro.
Curry, different animal.
But like the other game I was thinking about in the playoffs, this was against the Pacers. I think it was the conference finals. Instead of Patrick Ewing just fucking dunking the ball.
Oh my, you talking about that bullshit
This
layup?
motherfucker decided to do a fucking finger roll.
And the shit come out. Everybody,
That shit went like this.
bro, your hand was over the rim. He like 7'2". Your hands was over the rim.
Exactly what Charles Oakley be talking about.
He picked the fucking right time to finesse some shit. God
Bro,
damn.
his hand was over. You're a center.
He was more like a finesse guy though. He not my type of center. You know what I mean?
Think about
Nah, I
I
Patrick
need somebody
Ewing.
like Rick Smits.
Nah, but think
Yeah.
about
He
Patrick
gone,
Ewing.
you know
I
what I
didn't
mean?
agree with because Patrick Ewing be out there like close to 3-point line, like shooting J's and shit like that.
That's how Embiid is right now.
That's one thing I didn't like.
Joel Embiid he can take over any game, bro.
You got it.
Any game. But he be out shooting threes. Like, what are you doing?
This might be his last year, maybe in Philly, man. If anything, I don't know.
I think they'll keep him before Simmons though.
Simmons can't.
Simmons can't shoot,
Can't
bro.
shoot.
I don't understand it. Like, this is your job, yo. This is what you get paid millions and millions and millions of dollars to do. And you don't do it. At this point, it's psychological with him, though.
Yeah.
Because if you see, when they defended him, they play him back.
Yep.
Like, remember how people used to play Rondo?
Yeah.
You can't play Rondo like that no more. Because Rondo, at least Rondo would shoot them joints, though. Like, he don't want to shoot. Like, he'll look and he'll see where he's at. And then be like, nah, I ain't shooting that.
Yo,
Pass it.
he hit a 3 in a preseason for this past year. You would thought they won a championship,
Man,
bro.
niggas did a backflip. I see somebody do a backflip on the bench. I said, yo. I said, yo, they really hyped that this man
Shot a 3. Yeah.
Yo, that's crazy,
I was
bro.
like, I couldn't believe it, man.
I was like, yo, I would just shoot 1,000,000 threes a day. Like, what, I don't get it. Like, what? I don't know. Am I wrong? Like, if I'm a basketball player,
Bro, if that's the case, I would want to do that during a game. Honestly, you know what I mean? If I could extend my offense in a different type of way, you know what I mean? Like I can actually hit a 3-pointer. I might work on that.
if he starts shooting threes, he'll be the best.
Yeah.
That'd be some crazy shit.
If you watch these pre-games, you see like like all the premier shooters that like they're shooting like maybe 50 to 100 shots or maybe 200 shots before the game even starts.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
This nigga just taking layups. Like, what is he doing, man? This nigga don't even attempt to shoot a 3 in practice. Niggas getting on my nerves, bro. Like, yo, come on, man. You got people putting money on y'all and all that. And you don't even want to shoot a 3.
Nah, see,
See, that's the shit people don't talk about though. You're right. That's the shit people don't talk about though.
Like,
You
yo,
know what I mean?
this nigga's
Because
practicing
it could,
layups.
it could get to the point like when you get traded, then you on a team where you just forgotten about, and nobody's looking for that team to make the playoffs or nothing because they know they ain't gonna happen anyway.
It's crazy, yo. I don't know, man. That's just easy math, man. If I have trouble doing something, that's what I'm gonna work on in my off time.
Yeah.
I don't know what that man does on his time though. So
I ain't gonna lie.
Practice
though.
layups.
yep.
I ain't gonna lie though, cause I remember like when Steph Curry hitting all these half court shits. I ain't gonna lie, I was one of those people sitting here like, man, yo, that shit ain't real. But you know what I mean? But it is. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I was one.
Yo,
I was
but he
like,
practiced them joints though. Like he'll be in practice shooting them
Yeah.
joints, like a real game.
But the thing is, it should be water. I'm saying he be beyond half court, like you know what I mean?
He just mastered this shit, bro.
I said, bro, you talking about
Yo.
game winners and
Muscle memory, yo. Muscle memory.
Yeah, bro, that's like unheard of.
And
Bro.
what-
His shot never changes, bro. No matter how far or how close, his shot stays the same.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like it's muscle memory.
Like that dude from the Hawks.
Oh my god, yo. Yo.
He's shooting from the fucking logo.
Like we'll pull up on you. We'll do a move and then pull from the logo. Like what?
Sick.
Yeah. That he's crazy, man.
They're gonna have to start calling them, I guess, 5-pointers or some shit like that. You know, remember the Rock and Jock basketball and shit?
Yeah. Word. They had the little
Violators and
joint.
bricklayers.
Word. They had the softball joint too. You remember? Rock and
Yeah.
Jock softball. That used to be all the celebrities used to be in them joints.
They're gonna have to fucking pad that shit up and make it look like NBA Jam.
For real.
Might as well, man. He's on fire.
It is. I hope all sports get back to, fans and all that in the stands.
Not being soft.
Because it's crazy. I go to Dallas and Giants game every year. Every year, you know what I mean? Like, and it's crazy just riding past the stadium now. You know what I mean? Just without even going to a game. It's crazy. But
Don't lie, like when you go to a Dallas and Giants.
There you
game,
go.
right?
You started some shit, man. Go ahead.
That's what I'm here. That's what I'm here for, bro. Sports is y'all shit. I'm just here to talk shit. You know what I mean? Don't lie. When you go to a Dallas and Giants game, like let's say like in Dallas win, you don't hit Facebook real quick and tag Gerald in the post. Like,
I
yo.
used to do that. But you know why I stopped doing that? Because I don't be wanting to see everybody comments. You know what I mean? Like, if you tag me or something and then I respond to it,
Yeah.
I can see what everybody else is. So I be
Yeah.
having mad notifications be from some weird people I don't even know.
Who don't
So
even-
I
who
don't even
know
do
you.
that.
You
Yeah,
just
like
comment
I
on
don't
the
even do
game.
that. I'm
Yeah.
just like,
Well,
I just
I-
text them.
See, I appreciate you for that, man.
Yeah, I had to stop doing that, man, because it was so weird.
'Cause-
I got in an argument. I forgot something you sent me one time from one of the groups. And then me and this guy going back and forth. I'm like, am I really arguing
remember that
with this
shit.
guy, yo?
You go through the same shit, right?
It wasn't me though. I had
No.
nothing to do with
You
it.
go through the same shit, like these groups and shit you be in, like the
Yo,
sports and
Nah,
Yeah.
but the groups be dope, though. You know what I mean?
I
The
ain't saying
groups
nothing
be
about it.
dope.
I'm talking like
but
yo,
it's-
people just.
But some people just take it too
They go
far,
I
overboard.
yo.
say it all the time. You can talk about somebody's mom, but I'm talking about nobody's football team. All the fucking
Yo, it's
time,
crazy,
bro.
yo.
Overboard.
I was in one of the groups, and then somebody was like, of course they bring politics into the sports, which I hate. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? Just let LeBron, like somebody said something about LeBron. Oh, he's pushing people to kill cops, which he isn't. Number one, because he has a voice. You know what I mean? Like he's not telling people to calm down or
I get it.
whatever.
He
Whatever.
Black. He black. I get it.
But he has ex-police officers as his bodyguards. So I commented, I said, who he's supposed to hire? Crips and Bloods? Like I don't understand. Like
Right, exactly.
Like, who else are you supposed to hire? All these dudes that security guards been cops before. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
But then that led to, somebody else commenting, like these people, I don't even know these people. So I was like, man, let me just delete my comment because I'm not going back and forth
Yeah.
virtually. Like
Nah, plus you
people
get tired
sending
of
mad emojis.
You get tired of seeing
Like,
notifications and shit too. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm on this page on Facebook with it's called it's a G thing, but you never understand. I still don't understand. but it's like, and I'm talking about fans in general. I'm not talking about just Giant fans. And I get why a lot of Giant fans are upset. They're upset because we sucked.
Yeah.
Plain and simple. We haven't been great. But that don't mean that you gotta sit there and try to put your GM hat on. Like, yo, stop saying what you would do in a situation because they don't understand. They don't understand how hard that job is.
It's a tough job. It's a tough job.
They don't understand.
You got to manage cap. You got to manage egos. You know, it's a tough job.
Yeah. And that's like my biggest thing, man. I'm like, yo, like, all right. So like when Odell got traded, right? And a lot of people thought I was on life support. I was fine. Nothing wrong with me.
What kind of shit is that?
My coworker, man, that nigga fell out.
But
Can't believe it, bro.
we
Like, yo, get up. Like, why you on the floor? Get up, bro.
But when he got traded, I was of course naturally you're mad
Oh
because
my
that's your
God,
best player. So you're lying if you're gonna sit there and say I wasn't mad. I understand. Nah, I was pissed. But after from being pissed and then understanding, like, you know what, he's a star on our team. Fans are drawn to come see him because he makes one-handed catches. Yeah. He's dancing in the end zone. He's in love with a field goal net. It's just shit like that.
Yeah.
But that's not winning us games. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I really had to like think of it that way.
But I heard it too. It was a locker room issue.
Oh yeah.
I heard he wasn't. This one I don't know because I don't even like the Giants, but he was clashing with what's that head coach I had last year?
Shermer.
Yeah.
It could have been Shermer.
Well, who was the
McAdoo?
McAdoo. Yeah. I heard it was it was no respect. You know.
But McAdoo, he lost that fucking locker room any
McAdoo,
fucking way.
He just looked like he wasn't interested.
He fucked us up with his fucking triple X fucking suit on. He had
How long was he even there for?
2 years. We made the playoffs the first year, and that's when that whole boat shit happened with Trey Songz. And I think it was Shepard, Cruz, and Odell Beckham.
What happened?
We lost in the playoffs against the Packers.
Green Bay that year.
Yeah.
But they went on a boat. Yeah. I remember that.
But yo, respect to Cruz because he was the only one that didn't take his shirt off.
Hey yo, this nigga's crazy. You know what I knew the Giants was gonna lose that game? Watching them warm up. They was out there, yo. It's like minus.
They had
15.
no shirt. They had no shirt on.
Niggas ain't have no shirt on, running around like it's cool.
How does that happen, bro?
Bro, listen. I've talked to people that played on the frozen tundra. You know what I mean? And it was like, yo, I heard that game when y'all beat Green Bay that year.
Yeah.
And it was freezing. My one of my coworkers was on the plane with the Giants because of somebody he knew or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, yo, bro, it was so cold. Like, if you pour the water out, it would like damn near freeze before it hit the floor. That's how cold it was. And just even talking to Strahan a couple times, I talked to him. You know, at Ali's shop.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? He was like, yo, that's the kind of cold you don't want to be in that type of cold.
I remember him saying that shit to me too. I mean, you ever see Strahan's fingers, yo?
Nah.
His fingers. If you ever see his fingers, they are all bent certain different ways, and that's from the years of dislocations and like, cause he gave me a pound one day. His hands is fucking huge as hell. He gave me a pound.
He hand like the Grinch.
But I didn't know. This is the one time I got confused on how to give a pound because I didn't know what finger to grab.
Like, you throwing up gang signs?
Yeah.
Like, yo, nice to meet you, man. Like,
He said the Grinch.
Yo,
give me a pound, bro. Give me a pound. So good.
it was like one of these like.
Yo.
Cause that's when I asked him. I said, yo, man, what's up with your fingers, bro? Like, and he basically, like, he knew every game on which one got fucked up.
Yeah.
So.
Wait, hold on, Joe. You asked that nigga that shit?
Hell, because I was interested.
She was like, ew, man, what's wrong with your finger?
Say, man.
He said I was interested. I said, what better reason, right?
Like, what you talking about? What's your regular?
I never seen nothing like.
Yo,
I play football.
Chill, yo.
Yo, I play football.
These niggas want to win bad, boy.
Yo, played football for a long time, man. I mean, I know people that play the game. I never seen no fingers like that, yo. I mean, a dislocation here and there, but every fucking finger, bro.
I seen when
I
I
would say
met.
y'all athletes, y'all probably see wild shit as far as injuries and shit like that.
I remember that joint happened to my pinky. That's why I could understand my pinky still like kind of like I just
Yeah.
But I was playing in Dykeman, and then I had the ball came off the rim, and I went to dunk it back, and then the ball hit the top of my finger, and my joint was hanging like this on the side. So I'm like, I ain't even noticed. So I'm running up the court, and this joint just hanging. My man, damn, I forgot who it was. He was like, yo, look at your finger. So I was like, what? I was like, oh. Yo, so they was like, yo, you got to pop it. Yo, I was about to go crazy. They was like, yo, you got to pop it back yourself because, like, I guess the angle, I couldn't get it back in.
Yeah.
But then I just, like, pop that joint back in.
Do people really do that shit?
You got to.
Yeah.
Stay like that.
No. Because I'm talking about at my job.
That
like,
shit hurt.
Dude was on the sword, like, splitting boxes, and he threw his shit out. And I guess his arm was hanging. So now you gotta pop your shit back in the socket or some shit.
They said the longer you wait,
God, how do you
the
do that,
more it's
though?
gonna hurt.
Hell yeah.
Like, how you know when it's back? Cause I ain't never had no
know,
crazy.
Yeah, you'll hear it.
just-
It's like how something clicks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like
Oh my god!
you-
I guess
you-
it's like when you crack your knuckles
Yeah.
or something like that. Yeah.
it clicks right back in.
Damn.
Oh my god, yo! I almost fainted when I seen that. I said, "Oh shit!"
Thankfully, I never had no dislocations. You know.
Yeah, it's nasty, yo. It's
But,
nasty. One time I met Kobe. When his finger was messed up, I forget what season that was. He had came out to Rucker, and his joint was messed up. I was like, damn. He's like, yeah, man, my finger. I said, oh shit, look crazy.
Yo, like Kobe has a lot of haters, bro. And it's like ever since like everything happened in January when he the helicopter crash. Now he's like, well, LA already adopted him as a son,
Fact.
but
The king of LA.
you got other people now that probably even quote unquote hated him. Like I was never really a Kobe. I'm a fan of his work, but as a competitor, I hated when he scored 60 against the Knicks.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I mean, but you got some people that are saying that they got respect for Kobe or they like Kobe now, all because he passed.
Yeah, the same thing with Nip.
That's just so whack to me, man. Like,
yeah, it's
like,
corny.
come on, man.
You gotta learn to appreciate the people that are here. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like now, it's crazy.
I was telling G, I saw it on the internet. It was a clip of Kobe hitting game winners over every franchise in the NBA. You know what I mean? And I don't give a fuck how long the video is. You gonna sit there and watch that shit because the shit was so dope. Like, he'll let a shot off way beyond 3-point. Like, might bank off the backboard or some shit like that. But it's like, you're like, bro, like, remember he did a turnaround fade. This wasn't like a game winner, nothing. Just how dope Kobe is. Did a turnaround baseline, turnaround fadeaway jumper. I'm talking about the shit one. I'm talking about from behind the backboard.
Shit went over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Son, the nigga scored 81 points.
oh my god,
61 after his last joint. I guess it was.
Yo, bro,
Jazz?
you know how hard it is to score 30 points in a game?
Yeah.
Like, it's hard.
You gotta look at shit. I mean,
I don't think I ever scored 5 points off for you. So that's just hard.
Nah, I'll lock you up. I'll lock you up, kid.
I was talking shit. I was talking hella shit one day. I'm like, yo, man, I'll bust your ass in basketball, man. I think he actually even asked me, I'll spot you a couple points.
that's like an insult.
I'm like, nigga, fuck that shit.
Insult, bro.
I got a lucky ass layup, and that's all she wrote.
Yo.
He said, I ain't gonna D you. Now you got the 2 points. You got that.
He felt bad for me.
Kobe was different, bro. That man was different.
He was tough too.
You know what's crazy? Right before, because I think LeBron broke his record the night before in Philly.
Right. Yeah.
He passed the next day.
Yeah.
So we was it was a bunch of us. We was just out watching the game. I think we was at Miller's or something. And you know, of course, when they talk about LeBron, they always bring up Mike. They always bring up, but where I drew the line, it was like, y'all ain't gonna sit here and talk about Kobe. I'll fight each and every one of y'all. You know what I mean? Like right now. It's like, yo, chill, bro. You know what I mean? But But yeah, it was crazy. The next day that shit happened. I ain't believe it.
Yeah.
Everybody was sending me stuff. I was like, man, what? Kobe ain't died. What you mean Kobe died? But you know, you see like the fake deaths and stuff like that, and then you look it up. That's what I thought it was. I was like, man,
That shit got pages.
There's
You can
no
actually
way.
post shit like that. Like
fake deaths.
That's
They
like
just said my man Screech died the other day.
I seen that shit.
I was like, Screech died? What?
I said,
I mean, like,
but I ain't see it nowhere. You know what I mean? I saw somebody posted.
yeah.
But I was like,
They say he got killed in jail. Like,
And you know, for years they.
not funny, but like, it's just
Yeah.
like, yo, why would they?
It's
like,
not,
what
bro.
kind of people would even
like, bro,
say
really?
that? Like, yo, Screech died in a riot in jail. Like,
They-
what?
They've been saying for years that Morgan Freeman died. Somebody posted that shit the other day. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, he ain't. Every time I see that post with Morgan Freeman, I'm like, yo, he ain't dead, man.
Morgan
Hey,
Freeman
he's not
probably-
dead.
Morgan Freeman probably like, these damn niggas. You saying I'm dead?
that nigga narrate this whole podcast, nigga.
Yo, Morgan Freeman, just imagine you seeing it. I'm dead? What you mean I'm dead? Like,
He probably laughing at the shit himself. Like,
Yeah,
yo, these
like, yo.
motherfuckers, man.
Stupid ass niggas, bro.
first thing I'm doing is texting niggas like, yo, nigga dead, yo? What happened?
They said the same shit about it looked like a fake post like Martin Lawrence died and there was no reason, just Martin Lawrence died. It was some fake webpage or some shit.
Like, yo, people are sick, yo.
I'm like, yo,
people
why
are
would
sick.
you that's not even entertainment. That's just like
Yeah, that shit is
It's
crazy.
it's just sick. Like you just said, it's sick.
it makes no
No.
sense.
So my nigga Screech died. I was like, nah, hold on, man. 2020
So that's
is
that.
crazy.
But I ignored that shit because I still got it in my phone too. Like in the history, I never opened it up. I'm like, yo, I saw his face, but
Yeah.
That's
Because when somebody
crazy.
passed, like they go to the people that was closest to him, like Zach and Slater and Kelly and Lisa and all that
Yeah,
shit.
yeah.
And then you don't see nobody post nothing. Or even if you ain't got Twitter, like they'll post a Twitter that somebody put on the internet about him dying.
right.
But I ain't seen none of that shit. But
But they say he did. They say he didn't die though. So
yeah, man, internet is crazy.
he's in jail though for real.
I didn't even know he was locked up.
Oh,
I'm trying to figure out for what though. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, what can Screech do? You know what I mean? Like, what did Screech do?
That's some tax
I
shit.
still call him Screech.
he been trying to get a black.
Dustin Diamond.
Dustin Diamond.
Yeah,
Man, your name is Screech.
he been trying to get a black girl for years.
Nah, think about it
I
though.
remember he was on the Biggest Loser. Remember that?
Yeah.
Because he was fat.
He was
got
fat. Yeah.
Yo, Screech was on there a while and they kicked him off the show. It was like, nah, you can't be out here doing this. You crazy. You gotta go. Screech like, all right. Walk off.
Nah, that is true though. Think about it. Like even if you his homie, you're not calling him Dustin.
Yeah.
Calling him Screech.
Yeah,
Like,
I'm
you-
calling him Screech.
You earned that name.
Bro,
There's only one Screech.
You a
How many-
legend.
yeah, how many Screeches you know?
Yeah.
I call you Dustin.
Dustin.
Only Dustin that you can probably think of is Dustin Rhodes, Gold
Yeah.
Dust.
Yeah. His weird ass.
Wasn't his father mad that he was doing that shit? What I heard.
Shit, I'll be mad. Fuck.
Yeah, like that whole. I'm not.
Like,
Rubbing
was
his-
he spicy for real?
He,
Or he was just.
man, like, he did that shit too. You know what I mean?
I guess
Like,
I'm saying I think it was all an act. You know what I mean?
I
But
can't let nobody go glitter beat me. I wouldn't even fight nobody like that.
hey, somebody rubbing your titties, right?
yeah, he up here. What's the black dude?
Fuck.
Nigga blow gold dust in your face.
Talking about some.
What's wrong with you?
What the
What?
fuck, nigga?
Come out
I
with
know
a
Mark
wig
Henry
on.
wasn't having it, man. Mark Henry, man, I ain't getting in the ring with him. Yo, man, that's crazy.
Yo, Mark Henry is a fucking funny dude, bruh, because he was talking about how I got tears in my eye, man. It's funny as hell.
Mark Henry.
Mark Henry was talking about how one time he had an encounterment with Mike Tyson, and like Mike Tyson didn't know who the fuck he was, so Mark Henry like it was a party,
Mhm.
so Mark Henry was like, I don't give a fuck who he is. I'm here. I'm in here.
Mark Henry better chill his ass out.
He didn't give a
Tyson.
he didn't give a fuck.
I don't care about that world's strongest man shit.
He didn't give a fuck, man. He was like, I don't give a fuck who he is. Shit, I'm in here. I'm here. Like, I guess Tyson wanted to get him out or tell him, like, kick him out or some shit. Mark Henry was like, fuck that. I don't give a fuck who he is. I'm here.
Shit. All right. then you wake up the next day in the hospital. You don't even know what happened to you. Like, yo, what's wrong with me?
And it's gonna be quick too.
Yeah,
It's gonna
real
be quick.
fast. You're not even
Real
gonna know
quick.
it.
And mind you, Mark Henry is like this. You're not fighting Mike Tyson when you built like
Yeah,
this. Bro.
like,
you can't even
man.
swing on him.
Crazy as hell.
And who the
Mike
hell
Tyson
swing with-
knocked his ass out.
I wouldn't fuck with Mike
yeah, they
now.
said Mike Tyson used to walk through the tunnel. You know what I mean? I heard Jim Jones tell a story. Used to walk. You know how crazy. Well, I've never been to the tunnel. But
Me neither.
Me neither.
But we all hear stories. You know how crazy the tunnel was.
Yeah.
They say, yo, when Mike was in there, everybody moved away. This is prime Mike. You know what I mean? This is.
would
They said
too.
Mike be iced out, big. He said, yo, I seen this nigga had the biggest diamond bracelet I ever seen in my life. You think somebody trying Mike Tyson?
Oh hell no.
Yo, man, I don't know.
Don't even blink
Mike was
once.
different, boy. He might knock Roy Jones out.
So that fight's really happening.
Yeah, I think that is really happening.
But this a
But
fight
they
that's
say you
happening
can't-
today.
They say you can't knock them out. Can't knock each other out though.
What?
How does that
Yeah,
happen?
they say like I
He
don't know
almost
how
knocked
that
his-
happened.
He almost knocked his trainer out. They showed Mike like training with his trainer.
You
like
see how close he was to him?
yeah, I said, bro, you can't.
I'd have
nah.
took the gun like, hold on, Mike, man, you getting too crazy now, bro.
At your age, like you still, you know what I mean?
He's what, 53?
I don't
Yeah.
give a fuck who he lost to. Mike, yeah, that's my favorite boxer, man. He's still
Yeah.
dangerous.
53.
Mike,
Damn.
He got a movie coming out too.
Tyson?
Yeah, Jamie Foxx doing.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
That's coming out what next year? I think next year, right?
Next year, I think.
That's gonna be dope.
Coming to America, coming out
oh next year.
December.
Oh, December. Okay.
So I guess it's gonna be what on free stream or some shit like that.
Yeah, I think Amazon Prime. I think Amazon bought it for like 125 million or something like that.
I did hear about that shit. Yeah,
Wow.
I did hear about that. Yeah. Was it
Eddie
Wesley
Murphy,
Snipes?
big. Eddie Murphy getting that.
I think
bread,
they're almost
boy.
all of them back. Everybody
Yeah.
came back on that. Yeah,
Damn.
that's good.
That's
125.
even what's his name Jones, Earl Jones, the father.
I don't know about him.
Oh, as the
Jones
king.
Jr.,
Yeah.
They said he was gonna come back, but that was early.
How old
I
is he,
ain't seen
yo?
anything.
Man, he got to be like 101.
He said,
He said 101. Like that one matters nigga.
Man, niggas in the Sandlot.
Yeah.
yeah, yo, he was.
He was in
That
the Sandlot.
crazy, right?
He was old then.
He was old then.
They
He
said the
was
same
like
shit-
60.
They said the same shit about Morgan Freeman. When's
Freeman's in his 80s.
No, when's the last time you
Freeman
saw
is
him?
Definitely in his hundreds.
Nah,
He definitely.
no. When's the last time you saw Morgan Freeman young, 30, 40? You know what I
I
mean?
never seen him young.
I don't think he made it till he was like in his 60s, maybe.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
First time I saw Morgan Freeman was in Driving Miss Daisy.
And that nigga was 84 then.
That was in the 80s.
That might have been her age. You know what I'm
He was 84 when he recorded that. I know.
saying? He was old as shit. Said, damn.
That's crazy.
Freeman, man.
We gotta Google that. How old is what's his name? James Earl Jones or some shit. I don't know.
He used to be on Bell Atlantic.
Yeah. that don't exist no more.
89 years old.
Damn.
Yeah,
Yeah.
89.
Man, that man ain't shooting no more movies, man. He gonna have to sit down.
That's
The
crazy.
Simpsons, Roots, Star Wars. He got some shit.
Nah, he's definitely a legend.
He's in a lot of shit, man.
Definitely a legend.
Shit I never even heard of.
Yeah, you gotta think about the stuff that he did when he was younger.
Like
Like
you got
30.
60s and shit, man.
Yeah.
Nah, he's definitely a legend.
That's crazy. Well, all right, we about to sign it off. Anything else you got you want to plug in? What's going on?
Nah, man, man, just appreciate y'all having me on. It's dope that y'all started your own thing. Word. So I had to come
Appreciate that.
show love, support. Word.
Appreciate you coming on though, man, because that's just gonna just spread the love now
It's a fact.
and keep us
It's about-
going. You know what I
it's
mean?
It's about, man.
Keep us going afloat. Jeff, you got anything, bro?
Nah, man. I'm happy my cousins is here, man. I'm happy you all doing successful stuff. I'm happy to see both of y'all doing this shit here, and Ron too. You don't hand you out there.
Nah,
That's it.
it's all love, bro. Real talk.
I'm
I
happy,
appreciate
man.
everything.
I'm happy.
Just gotta keep pushing, man. That's all.
All right, so y'all just keep on looking out for J1. He gonna be out here doing his thing as usual. You heard about the different artists that he's got on lock right now, and just continue success, bro, and keep on doing your thing, man. I'm proud of you, man.
Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank
No,
you.
but straight proud of you, bro.
No, bro. Nigga
Straight
wrong.
proud of you. You better watch his hands, right?
That's fucked up. That's fucked up. JB in the studio with his arm in a sling and shit. Yo, I was just on this nigga's podcast. Fuck my shit up.
Check your pinky, bro.
Yeah.
All right, so this is the R&G Podcast. Thank you for tuning in. My name is Gerald,
I'm Ron.
and we out.
Peace, y'all.